Yeah, you can check in on it right now. Yep. The one thing you're not gonna like is that it doesn't have the score on there, but NobleBears.tv. I do too, bro. I do too. An app would be so cool. Okay, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. 1 2 3. I think it's a little high too. It's like the master was like real high. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Here goes my test. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Testing. What's that? Both on the yeah, it's hitting, it's bumping on the outputs, and then also on the on the soundboard. The audio microphone is bumped over it. Yes, definitely. You can't hear anything, my voice or anything like that. Oh, let me. I gotta hit my button down, right? That'd be to record. Up to talk. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see the output on vMix, and you can see the mixing board. The board at the bottom is green. Here's the ones that are on there. Is the master. Hold on. Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. The master, and then there's and commercials, and logo transition, and audio.
Hey, that bag too. I meant to bring that back in November. When I texted you, like I had it and everything. So
Right. I mean, I was just doing inventory yesterday, and I'm like, whoa, I was supposed to like 9.
yeah, no, I got you. I for sure have it.
I'm listening right here to you. I'm listening to you. Say it again now. All inputs, main input, Stinger's audio. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It says audio microphone. No, it's actually, you can even see the meter as I'm talking. You can see the meter jumping up and down. You can see it moving up and down. but now it is yellow in the gearbox. Yes. Yes. M is green in color. Yeah, it was green. Yes. It's green and yellow. It's green and yellow. One's going one way, one's going the other way. Okay, call me right back and I'll start talking, okay? All right, bye. Well, if you have joined us, we are in the middle of trying to fix a few things. Our trusty IT department is on holiday vacation. So if you are streamed in right now and you're watching, we're trying to go through the audio defaults and the problems that we have here before we get started. Make sure we got a perfect stream for you tonight. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be the Beggs Demons against Classen SAS. And Classen SAS, they are the Comets. The Comets are in town tonight playing against Beggs. So it's a 4A versus 2A matchup. Heard from several people that Beggs' team was a very, very good basketball team. They're going to go far this year in Class 2A. Looking forward to the game, and hopefully everything works out really good here in the next couple of minutes. And great. So David Rowden said it is perfect. So I guess anybody that's listening right now, to include him, you guys can hear me just fine. And so very good. We're going to let it pause, let the boys warm up. Looks like Classen's entering into the game right now. They're going to be warming up, and good-looking ball team that's coming on right now. They're dressed in all blue, and the Beggs Demons, they're dressed in white and gold with black trimming. It should be a great matchup tonight. We've got a lot of talent on the floor, so we're looking forward to it. And, again, we're going to let it pause, and we'll come back here in just a few minutes after we get a few things put together as far as the names, the roster, the numbers, that sort of thing. So we're looking forward to it, and thank you for joining us here at NobleBears.tv.
Than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Hello and welcome to NobleBears.tv. We are back here in Noble, Oklahoma, where tonight's matchup, the first matchup of the night, is going to be the Classen SAS team versus the Beggs Demons in Class 2A. They are here in the den tonight, so we are so happy you're here. My name is Matt Lorenz. I'm joined by the one, the only, Trevor Lorenz.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, tonight's going to be a good night for some basketball. You excited about this?
Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since we played any basketball. Like, you really think about it, and I mean, basketball's such a, play again. I mean, you're playing 3-4 games a week sometimes if you get into a tournament.
Well.
And it's been, 2 weeks for a lot of these teams?
A lot of them, but
yeah. I think the Noble Bears had a scrimmage Thursday or Tuesday, I'm sorry, and they got the chance. Whatever day it was, Tuesday or Thursday, days are running by.
Well, when you're on Christmas vacation,
they
tend to do that sometimes.
You get on Christmas break and you feel like you can't remember days and everything. So
it's hilarious.
So someday they played Bishop McGuinness.
Okay.
And they beat Bishop McGuinness 4 quarters to 2 quarters.
Nice.
So it wasn't like a legit game, but they played quarter by quarter.
Sure.
Reset the score each time, and the Bears won 4 of them. Bishop McGuinness won 2 of them.
That's a good 5A matchup right there,
Yeah,
right?
that's a great 5A matchup. Those are two teams. I know the Noble Bears. I didn't get the chance to watch Bishop McGuinness. All I got was scores and stuff like that, but McGuinness is normally really good at everything they do. So.
Amen. They are good at everything they do. Seems like they're constantly in the, brackets of state champions and runner-up or, what have you. But, hey, this is going to be a great matchup. The officials are already here. There's 3 of them. There's about 6 minutes, 55 seconds left. We may or may not have a scoreboard on the screen tonight. That is one thing that we'll try to work on a little bit. If you guys heard this earlier, we were trying to work a few audio devices out, and our IT guy, he's on vacation this week, and a well-deserved vacation, teacher for the Noble Bears, but he's on vacation right now, and I had to bug him while he's there. So thank you, David Rowden, for answering the phone so we can get this streamed live.
Right,
for
Rowdy
folks.
the man.
Yeah, he's the man, isn't he?
Yeah,
so.
he just does such a good job with all of our stuff. And, I mean, he's always making sure everything's running right. And the reason why we can do Noble Bears TV is obviously we get to announce it, but because of David Rowden, being able to set it all up.
Yeah.
And
I just want you to think for a second, if that cat's not here during football season or here,
we probably wouldn't be doing any of this. So we wouldn't be doing any of this. Thank you, D. Rowd.
Yeah, no doubt, my friend. All right, well, he said he's listening to it live right now, and he said everything sounds good, so he's listening to you as well, making sure that your microphone was great. Why don't we take a break? We're going to come back, and when we come back, let's talk about the lineups of these two teams. I know you got those names. You got them already and the numbers and stuff. Do you know of any starters or anything like that?
I don't have a list of any starters,
okay, all right.
but I can give you about every name.
I bet you this guy right here to the left, he does. John Stokes is in the house. He does all the announcing for the Noble Bears here at the Den. So, hey, we'll be right back, and when we come back, we'll give you the starters and the whole lineups for both teams. Thank you for joining us here at NobleBears.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more.
Hello and welcome back to NobleBears.tv. We are here with about 2 minutes, 15 seconds left before we get started. Why don't we go through the starting lineups and the whole entire lineup for both of the both of the schools there.
We'll go over both teams here. Class and SAS, we're going to go through this pretty quick. Number 1 is Mark Claiborne. Number 3 is Jamarlin Jones. Number 4 is Triton Wallace. Number 5 is Tony Paloma. Number 10 is Caleb Freeland. Number 11 is Adrian Gray. Number 12 is Jackson Spalding. Number 13 is Elijah Green. 14 is Carlos Williams. 20 is Jalen Tor. Isaiah Rayburn is number 22. Elias Mohammed, number 23. Aaron Underwood is number 30. Farak Abudallah is 31, and William Copeland is 34. And your starters for SAS are going to be Jamarlin Jones.
What number is he?
Number 3.
Number 3. So
Tony Paloma is number 5. He'll be starting. Jackson Spalding, number 12. Elijah Green, number 13. And William Copeland, number 34. Those are going to be your starters for class and SAS.
That's William Copeland, is sophomore. He's the sophomore in the group that's coming out tonight.
And I think he's going to be playing the big spot tonight, if I was guessing.
Yeah, I haven't seen any, they've got their warm-up jerseys off.
Right, I haven't seen any of the numbers
I don't know
yet.
which number is which, so that goes for both teams. So it's kind of like,
Yeah,
okay, who are we going to be talking about
Let me
here?
run you by Beggs really quick.
All right.
Number 2 is Jaron Cargill.
Okay.
Number 3 is Kyron Grayson. Number 4 is Ezra Anderson. Number 5 is Malik Bagard. Number 10 is Kenneth Clay. Number 11 is Rod Martle. Number 12 is Gajo Tennyson, I believe is that. And I don't have a last name for number 14.
Is it with an O or is it an E? Is it just Gage Tennyson?
It might be an E. They might have misspelled it on accident. We'll go with Gage.
Gage
Tennyson.
sounds
I think
better
that sounds
than Gajo.
Gajo.
So, yeah.
Gajo.
Okay, so Gage it is.
Number
all right.
14, Ashwim.
I'm with you.
The last name I can't see. Roster's a little messed up that we got. I apologize. Number 15 is Caleb Parker.
Okay.
Number 20 is Jalen Williams.
Okay.
Number 21 is Logan Hicks. Number 22 is Garen Wallace. Aiden Counts is number 23. Caden Stanton is number 24. And number 33 is Jackson Remington. Let me run you over the starters really quick. It'll be number 2, Jaron Cargill. Number 3, Kyron Grayson. Number 5, Malik Bagard. Number 22, Garen Wallace. And number 24, Caden Stanton. Those are going to be your starters for Begg High School tonight.
All right. So what a good matchup this is going to be. You know, I know a little bit about Classen. Let me give you a little bit of rundown. They are 7-3 right now. They're ranked in Class 4A. So they are making a push this year in Class 4A. You know, they've beat the likes of Capitol Hill. They've beat MacArthur. That's right. Harding Prep, as well as Choctaw and Stillwater. So they and their last win was against Douglas. And so they definitely have got some good wins on their side. Wouldn't you agree?
I totally agree with you. I think that's some pretty stiff competition that they're playing. And I mean,
when you hear the likes of let's stand for the national anthem.
Uh-oh. Excuse us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get chills every time I hear that song. I don't know, and it's crazy.
Yeah, most
It has a whole new, has a whole
beautiful song in the world.
Has a whole new meaning to you now, doesn't it?
Right.
I'm telling you. All right, so the starting lineups are being called out right now.
Yeah, and your first one being called out is Jamari Jones. Next is going to follow up is Tony Palama, number 5.
Number 5, Tony Palama. Okay, they both look like guards, Trevor.
I think this is going to be your guy in the 3 spot. This is Jackson Spalding, number 12.
Jackson Spalding.
13 playing one of the bigs is Elijah Green.
Now, he's another sophomore, too, so.
And following up the lineup is William Copeland, number 34.
Number 34, Copeland. Okay, so another sophomore.
Yeah, and we'll run you by Beggs here. Number 2 is Jaron Cargill. He's going to be starting tonight. Next is Kyron Grayson, number 3. Malik Bogard, number 5. Garen Walker. I have Wallace. I think I may have made a mistake. Garen Walker. And last but not least, number 24, Caden Stanton. Those are going to be your starters for Beggs tonight.
I'll let you change that. Yeah, Walker. Walker for 22. Let's see how good we can memorize these names now.
All right. I think everybody's kind of talking a few things over. It looks like Classen SAS is going to be first in the middle circle, and Beggs is just right behind them.
I've seen these officials quite a bit over the last several years, so that's a good one right here.
Yeah, I've seen these guys around.
Yeah.
I know
Guy in
they've
the
done
back
a
here.
couple games for me as well. They just do a great job.
Yeah.
I think we got a pretty good crew in tonight.
We got 8-minute quarters. And we're about to tip off the first one right now.
Yeah, and we're going to keep you guys up to date on the score as much as we can.
And the only thing that would change to that is if I can get our IT guy back on the phone and have him help me with the scoreboard. So we'll keep you up to date on the score. And it looks like Beggs takes control of the ball after a couple of tips. Number 22 at the top of the key. Garen Walker is looking to make a pass.
Yeah, it looks like he took control early of the ball. I could tell they wanted to get it to him. I think he's going to be your point guard tonight.
You know, that was a good drive all the way to the lane by Grayson. They kick it forward, and Classen SAS makes a little
first 2 points of the game.
A little jump shot right down at the baseline.
I think they're going to call number 3. That's Jamarlin Jones. They're going to call him for a blocking foul. Kind of got caught up on his feet and dug into the cookie jar. So he's going to pick up his first.
All right, so Tony Palama throws it over to number 22. I'm sorry about that. I got the sides mixed up already.
Going to feed it inside. It's a steal by number 3, Jamarlin Jones. He's going to go all the way to the rim.
It's going to be a There's a good block there.
I think they called it out of bounds. I don't think they called that a foul. It was a good block by number 22, Garen Walker.
All right. Oh. Ref gets the ball back, baseline.
Feed it inside really quick, and it's right back out. Looks like they're going to be setting something up. And it's a bucket by number 13. That is Elijah Green with his first 2 points.
Looked like they were running a zone defense, and they were kind of soft right there in the middle.
Right, just kind of left that little gap open. That's always a
open.
problem when you run any zone defense. There's always just little gaps everywhere.
Yeah.
And if a team can expose them, you're going to have some pretty easy points, just like Classen just had.
All right, number 3 goes to the bucket and gets hit a couple of times. He scratches his eye and says, hey, I think I need to go to the charity stripe, try to hit 2 this way, the hard way.
Yeah, and that's going to be a foul by Tony Palama, his first.
Okay. Way to keep up with the fouls and the points and stuff. So, very good. So
right now there are 6 minutes and 47 seconds left as Beggs looks to take the top off the basket and get their first points of the night.
So Grayson tries his first shot, misses his free throw, still scratches his eye. Not sure if there's something in it or what have you.
That's always a tough deal with the game moving so fast. You never know. I mean, hands are flying around. And
he looks like he's scratching it like almost like a contact. I'm not really sure if that's what he wears or not. The official's asking him about it.
Just making sure he's okay and stuff.
Yeah. It was kind of a hard hit when he goes up for the shot down on the baseline there.
Yeah, the eyes are one thing you can't really protect either.
Oh, man.
I mean,
Come
like,
on.
unless you wore the goggles like,
Yeah.
or the mask like Russell Westbrook's worn or LeBron James. I mean, that's a
Just
kind of
hard
hard
to
thing.
protect
Even then,
that.
they don't protect the eyes.
Right.
They
You
just
can always
protect
get a
kinda-
finger in it or something,
Protect
right?
kind of the nose. So,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a tough deal.
Classen with the rebound. Number 5's pushing it down the court. Drives to the middle lane, finds a nice open.
Just off the backside of the rim.
Yep.
Beggs is going to take it up the floor. They look to be pushing the pace here. Kind of taking it back out, a little pick and roll. That ball is up and in by number 2, Jaron Cargill. That's a three-pointer.
Nice shot. Good stroke on the outside. Saw it open, just had a little space, and then definitely put it down. All right, the official's going to stop play. He's going to give some words of advice here. And we're going to take a break right here with him here at NobleBears.tv. Thank you for joining us.
Scordo.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, we are back here at the Den. There's 6 minutes, 7 seconds left. In the first quarter, Classen SAS, the score's 4. Beggs, it's 3. And we had a great shot on the outside by number 2 for the Beggs Demons. And again, that was that number 2 or number 3 that hit it from the outside?
That was number 2, Jaron Cargill from the outside for Beggs.
Man, it was a sweet shot on the outside.
Yeah, when that pick and roll happened, he had just a little bit of space, and he decided to take advantage and go ahead and knock down a three-pointer. It looks like right now our
I'm not sure what those officials
I
were
think
saying.
they
Did you
accidentally
kinda-
flipped the home and away side. I think they had Classen as home, which they're away, and I think they just flipped that on accident.
Oh, okay. So
I think that's all they're doing. I think they're turning off the scoreboard right now. That's actually really funny. On the top scoreboard, it says Classen 142 to Beggs 6 with 55 minutes.
Wow.
That's pretty funny. That's quite a score.
Wow.
So obviously that's not the true score, but
well, the folks at home, all they can see is this.
right.
They can't see the
they
big
can't see
round.
the top scoreboard.
Right.
Yeah, it
Right.
looks to be reset though. Making a few adjustments. And I think we're just going to kind of wait till they set the time on the clock and the score and the fouls.
Well, we hope everybody at home has had a great holiday weekend, and we're trying to get things geared back up. It's been a while since you and I have been on the microphone, though. It's been a good couple of weeks, and, you know, the Bears have played away and out of town and stuff, and so we don't do the out-of-town games. We just do the home games where we know we have the camera and that sort of thing. But
right.
So glad to be back on it, and I'm telling you, if you're not ready for it, get ready, because in January there's going to be a lot of games
Yeah,
that
you're
we
going to
get
be
to do.
hearing a lot of us.
I'm
So.
telling you. So, well, listen, if you are joining us from Classen, SAS, or you're joining us all the way from Beggs, which is just on the other side of Tulsa, hey, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of NobleBears.tv. We love having you, and here we go. Back to action. Everything's set.
Yeah, Classen has found the middle once again. I think if they keep finding the middle of that zone, they're going to tear it up.
Looked like that was a little over the back by the Beggs.
Yeah, they called that
Classen
on.
team. Mm-hmm.
I think there's another mistake. They called over the back
on Tony Palama, senior.
Looks to
No.
be, it seems to be right. They did call it on number 5. They were saying it was supposed to be Beggs' ball, but they called it on number 5. So
Okay, all right, here we go.
Floater through the middle. It's going to be rebounded by number 24. That's Caden Stanton.
You know, what's funny is that we've had little issues. The officials have had little issues. The score clock's had a few issues.
Yeah, normally we
You
don't.
know,
Normally
there's no issues.
Yeah,
right?
no, but we don't have those issues. Number 5's going to lay that one in. That's Malik Baggard.
He's got
Bogart,
some ups
excuse me.
right there, man. That guy definitely can jump high. He got a big rebound and
big rebound and a big finish. That's 22 with a foul. That's Garen Walker. He's going to pick up his first.
It's going to be side out, Classen ball. Looks like there's going to be somebody checking in for the Classen SAS team, and that's number 20 for class in SAS, and that is
Jalen
Torre. And he's a junior now.
And that's going to be checking out number 34, William Copeland. Kind of giving them a smaller lineup to really move and run the floor. Three-pointer up and three-pointer good. That's number 13, Elijah Green with a three-pointer. It's his 5th point of the day.
Little steal on the inbounds pass, and number 3 for SAS, Jamarian Jones, senior, puts it through for 2 points.
That's another
There's a
steal
lot
by
of pressure
Classen. It
on
looks
Beggs.
to be to the other side. They're just going to take this out, kind of reset it.
The pressure.
Beggs is really moving the ball around a little bit too.
Pressure on the inbounds pass, and right up at the beginning is giving some problems to Beggs right away.
High post flashes. It's another three-pointer by number 13, and he has been automatic so far. That's his 8th point of the day already with just 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Number 2 looks to be at a standstill at half court. Finds a backdoor cut right inside, and it's going to be an and one. That foul was on number 12. Let's see who that is. Jackson Spalding. And Caden Stanton's going to get his 2 points and have a chance at a third.
That was a good that was a good pass, in the lane after he got the ball. He passed it in the lane, good assist. I'm not sure what the number was, but when he passed it down to Sparling, he read that perfectly, put it in, and he makes the old-fashioned three, right? So we got a couple of players from Beggs coming in, number 23 and number 15 for Beggs, and that would be Parker on 15. Caleb Parker for Beggs.
Yeah, Caleb Parker and number 23, Aiden Counts.
And Aiden Counts, okay.
Aiden Counts. It looks to be that Beggs is in a 2-2-1 press. You have a guy deep for Classen. He looks to be walking up the court. Number 12 is split sides with him, just in the back court. And
we've got a good matchup here.
Yeah, we've got a great
Classen.
matchup.
It's 8-12 is the score.
That's a turnover by Classen, and that's going to be Beggs' ball.
And again, it's 8-12. Beggs 8, Classen 12. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
That was quite a methodical press that they just had. They didn't necessarily steal it in the backcourt, but once they put pressure on them on their side of the court where they were looking to score, happened to get it. So there's a screen. And,
trying to get it down to the big guy.
Yeah, just trying to hit the big guy. Coming downhill is number 3. It's a foul by number 3, that is. That's Kyron Grayson. He's going to pick up his first.
Jamarian Jones comes to the free throw line, and he went ahead. I thought he was going to reverse it, but he went ahead and stuck on the left side and stayed there.
Yeah, I thought he was too. He wanted to get some body contact.
Yeah.
If he got the layup, great. If not, he gets 2 free shots. So we'll see.
Good play. He was quick to the bucket too.
Yeah,
once he
very
made
quick.
it decided to go, he was all over it.
Yeah.
So
I think he had that decision already made. Once he caught the ball, he said, I want to go get the rim, and no one can stop me.
Well, that's right.
So.
Kennedy Clay's coming into the game, number 10 for the Beggs Demons, and he replaces number 2.
Jaron Cargill, he's going to be replacing.
Okay, thank you.
Marlon Jones shoots and scores.
All right, so he gets 1 out of the 2. He missed the first one and hits the second one.
Number 2 split the press and is taken.
It looks like they're going to let him play a little bit more.
I think so too. So that was a block by number 3, Kyron Grayson.
There's a little steal right here that I thought, well,
yeah,
that
a little
looked like
steal
a foul.
by number 13. That was Elijah Green who took that ball. Goes up to the rim, gets his rebound, looks to get big, dishes it inside, and another shot right at the rim. I think it's going to stay Classen ball, so I think Beggs just touched it and knocked it out.
All right.
So there's 4 minutes and 7 seconds left. Beggs 8, or I'm sorry.
Yep.
Beggs 8, Classen 13.
And speaking of number 13, comes off from the big guy, gets it down low, throws it over to number 3.
Looks like Beggs is going to run the floor here. The Euro step in the middle, and they're going to call a foul. I'm pretty sure it's going to be called on blue 12. That is Jackson Spalding.
And that brings up Grayson to the free throw line because it was on the shot. So he steps up to the free throw line. And, again, the score's 8-13. And he makes either one of these.
And I'm thinking
first one.
Jackson's going to be checked out. That's his second foul he's had. As number 10 comes into the game, that's Caleb Freeland. He's going to be checking out Jackson and giving him a second to rest, make sure he doesn't pick up another foul. So
Grayson looks to make the second free throw, and nothing but net on that. So that brings the score at Beggs 9, Classen 13.
Beggs is back in there. It almost looks like a 3-2 the way they have it rotated. Classen seems to break it pretty easy, and they're now in the front court.
Left-handed, number 10 for the Classen SAS, Freeland, junior, left-hander, knocks it in from about the free throw line.
Yeah, that's always good. That's always good when you check into a game and then go ahead and finish with some points. Same with the other number 10, Kenneth Clay. He checks into the game and then gets himself 2 points as well.
That was a very aggressive play on his part. He took it right to the hole, knocked it in, and then comes back down court and makes a great block.
Yeah, number 3 is going to look to take it up the court pretty quick and make a run out of it.
You know, I'm just getting this feeling like these officials are going to let these kids play a little bit more today.
Yeah, I think so too. I think in a game that wasn't scheduled right away, it was scheduled late. That was a block by number 23. He's going to be called for a foul. That's Aiden Counts. I think there was just some body contact on that one. He's going to pick up his first as that sends number 10, that is Caleb Freeland, to the line. He's already made a pretty big part. He's going for his third point in a matter of seconds.
As soon as he came in,
good defensive play as well on the other side.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always nice when you have a guy come off the bench, kind of your sixth man, your seventh man, and they come in and make an impact right away.
You know, Classen, they're already 7-3 overall record, so they've had a chance to play quite a bit of basketball. They've scored 570 points so far. Have only allowed 478 against them. Looks like a kind of a young team as well. So they don't have a lot of seniors, and man, they are going to be an impact next couple of years. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
There's a lot of sophomores.
That always makes a really big difference too. You have a team who's played 10 games, and then how many games has Beggs played?
Just a few. I mean,
they played 2 or 3. I mean, that's always. This is why this type of stuff is really nice, because you have it late. And, yes, it goes on your record, more of a personal record, though. It's not going to hurt you in a district play.
Right, there's no district play,
right? This is just almost a bragging rights thing, and everybody gets to practice and enjoy themselves while they play some basketball. So I'm pretty sure anybody who chooses to play a sport has got to love it. You don't play it just because you have to. I mean, you choose to do it every day. So,
you know, these long Christmas breaks, it's just good on the athletic department for Noble and these athletic departments for Classen and Wichita Falls, Texas, who'll be coming up next against Noble and Beggs, that they were actually able to, bring the kids together and the team together and say, hey, I know it's a long Christmas break, but, hey, let's still play some basketball.
Yeah,
and
healthy competition is always good.
Absolutely. All right, so Classen gets the ball out of bounds, look to inbounds plays. They kick it over to number 10, who skip pass all the way over to number 5. Looks to make a pass down the
it's going to be just
baseline.
Kicked off the foot, so they're going to take it out and try it again. Found the middle and the backside pass. That was a block by number 2. That was a great block by Jaron Cargill. Number 23 is going to take it out. That's a steal by Classen. They're going to dish it up the floor. That was another foul by number 23. That is Aiden Counts. He's going to pick up his second almost right away.
It's moving pretty fast for him, that's for sure.
Yeah. You can tell he's looked like he was going to block every shot he's seen. He's just getting a little anxious, and his hand's coming over the top. And any ref who sees a hand come over the top of somebody is almost going to call it immediately.
Right. All right, so the score is Beggs 11, Classen 15, 2 minutes, 23 seconds left in the first quarter. And Classen just hits their first free throw.
Malik Bogart's going to pick up his third point of the day.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's number 5 that's at the line.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Wrong team.
That's okay.
Tony Palma is going to pick up his first points.
You're so used to just calling Noble and whoever else they're playing. And
right. I normally know exactly where Noble's at, and I normally know where the other team's at.
I know what you're doing. I do the same thing a lot.
Kind of on a mix. So he's going to knock both those down, and that is going to make the score now 17-11.
And that's what a senior should do right there.
Right.
Just knock it down. Number 10 comes in the game for the Beggs.
That does
Demons,
it again. He gets himself to the rim really easy.
Well, they are really breaking this press with the skip pass. When they make that skip pass across court, I mean, it leaves the backside underneath the bucket wide open.
Because that back guy has to either play the ball or he has to play the backside.
Yeah. What do you do?
You always have to cover the ball.
That's right.
I mean, those are your rules you're taught. Obviously, you may change your mind if something was going different, but you're taught go ahead and take ball and hope backside help comes. So that's going to send number 20, that is Jalen Torre, to the line for his first points of the night.
The junior.
He's going to knock down his first
The
one.
junior with the full-grown beard. How do you do that?
Right?
he embarrasses my beard.
I am legally a man and do not have a beard, so a little jealous.
Oh, yeah. All right, so he made that first one, so that brings the score 13-18.
Yeah, we'll see if he can go 2 for 2 here. And
Steps
it looks
up.
like.
Good-looking stroke. Oh, I thought he was going to roll over.
I thought it was. He has a pretty sweet free throw stroke.
Oh, the no-look pass. Comes back over to number 2, who gets kind of trapped down on the baseline and kicks it out of there. 1 minute, 58 seconds.
Downtown.
I mean, that was
worth
4
deep.
points.
Yeah, that was deep.
And
Caleb Parker's going to knock down that 3 from range.
And then
And
it
Beggs
was
is
a
gonna
good
get the ball
steal
right
because
back.
he hustled back. Number 24 hustled back for the ball. Tries to throw the inside, so now
Class
we've
is
got a
taking
lot
it down the
of
floor,
moving up.
running the pace. And it's going to be a nice reverse layup by number 13. That was Elijah Green. Elijah Green with a great reverse layup. So number 10 is going to make another layup.
Man, he comes right into the game again, Clay, and knocks down another 2 points. Now this action is going back and forth, up and down.
Yeah, this is good basketball.
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. You've been
when the
waiting for
game's
this
not-
one.
When the
Good
game's not
stuff.
getting stopped and everybody's
Yeah.
scoring back and forth.
Yeah, 18 to 20. Beggs is just 2 points right underneath Classen right now. They're making a little comeback. Number 10 has made a huge impact coming into the game.
Yeah,
for-
coming in, I think getting the last 6 out of the 8 points for the Beggs Demons.
All right, crowd loves the action
looking
too.
to get a
You can
screen
hear a
right here.
lot of screaming in the background here. It's a good crowd already here.
Dish to the high post. Classen SAS is going to look to take this down the floor now. It's a 2-to-1 situation, and Beggs is going to come up with a turnover. This ball is
Yeah,
flying
they call
all
the
over the
timeout.
place.
Very
There's
good.
a
If you
timeout
guys are
called by
watching,
Beggs.
wow. So that was number 24 for Beggs. Got on the ground and just been hustling for Beggs. I mean, 24
Yeah,
Stanton
he's been hustling
just
for
has
8
been doing
minutes straight.
awesome.
So
Looks
I
like
think-
he need to catch his breath a little bit too, right?
Right. No, he's been running back and forth, and that's their big, moving up and down the court. So that's good stuff. So we'll be right back here on NobleBears.tv.
All right, that was a quick little timeout. We got 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, the Beggs Demons, 18, Classen SAS. They are 20, so 2-point game. And I started to look down at the comments. I had to remember that. I'd said that once, and I forgot what I
Classen
said.
comments.
Yep. the
I think if
comments.
you're Beggs right here, you're really looking to find a way to make a stop now.
Uh-oh.
Seems to have just tripped over his feet. That's going to be 2 points for number 14, or excuse me, number 5, Tony Paloma. He's going to pick up 2 points right there.
When he actually caught the ball, he was in bounds. He was out of bounds, and then when
And
he
then
caught it
jumped
actually was
inbounds,
in
yeah.
bounds. And so
Yeah.
I'm not sure. The official saw that like it was out of bounds. I was sitting right here. I saw that.
Yeah,
so I'm
his,
not sure.
his feet were in bounds, but I think if you're almost out of bounds and then you jump in as you catch the ball, I think they're going to call that out because you haven't taken steps in the field of play.
Well,
so
All right, so it looks like
Classen looks
Classen's
to-
going to go ahead and try for that last second shot
Yeah.
with 15 seconds left on the clock.
yeah, they
There's
find
all-
it at the high post. They may get a look they like here really quick and take a shot at it, but as time ticks down, there's about 5 seconds left. He's going to look to go straight to the basket.
That's a good block by number 2, and you got to give it up to him. You
And,
got to give it up to number
yeah,
2. That was a
attempt
good
by
block.
number 3 at the very last second. Your score right now is Beggs 18, Classen 22.
And that was number 2, Cargill, that made a good block there at the end and stopped them from scoring again. I'm talking about stopped Classen from scoring.
Right.
So good first quarter overall.
Yeah, a lot of action. Whenever you have 40 points scored in a quarter, I mean, that goes for a fast-paced game.
Absolutely. Well, last night's game against SAS, they had scored a total of 42 points. They played Hershey, which is from Wichita Falls, Texas. They've had a lot of basketball on their hands already this year.
How many games does Hershey play?
Yeah, so the last count that I was able to count, and this is on Max Preps, I saw that they were 13-4, and so I'm not sure if they are now 14-4. But think about how many games that is in comparison to, well, for example, Beggs.
When you've played,
they literally
when
played
you played
like 3
17
games.
basketball games,
Yeah.
I mean, you're obviously in a rhythm.
Yeah,
I mean, it's easy. I think everybody improves from the beginning of the season to the late part of the season, just because everybody's been playing. Everybody has a groove. Everybody has a role, kind of on the same page and stuff. And after 17 games, that may be, truthfully, for Beggs, they haven't been able to play a couple. That may be all they get is 16, 17 games.
Right. No,
And
that's true. Yeah, by the time
Hershey's
the
done that
season's
within,
done, yeah,
like a
yeah,
month.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Now, they've already played in a tournament, too. I saw that the tournament, I've had a chance to watch them a little bit, the Hershey team. They'd already won that tournament. So, but last night's game against them, the score was 57-42. So they had a good victory, Hershey did, against Classen last night. But they are obviously very good because this Classen team is legit.
Yeah, this Classen team is very good. I think all the competition here is really good.
Sure, yeah. That was what
of course
Coach
your
Bradley brought.
Of course, your Noble Bears are good.
You got to love that play. You got to love that play.
Nice.
Did you see him? He stepped to the right.
Step
yeah.
Goes ahead and finishes that 3-point play.
Yeah, he got that guard to bounce over to the left. I mean,
Ball
did you like
flying
that?
right at us.
Hey,
That
dude,
was all right.
That was pretty good.
Go put on his jersey. Here we go.
It was those cat-like reflexes. That ball was coming right at
Saw
me.
your light flash before your eyes.
I was looking down at the paper when
Break
that
a
thing
mic,
came in.
break some glasses. Who knows what would have happened?
What kid was that didn't catch that ball? we
Yeah,
need to let him
seriously.
know.
We need to go get him. So
7 minutes, 32 seconds left in the
Yeah,
first half.
At number 5, Tony Palma is going to take this up and play the 1 here. If I was Classen, I would definitely try and find the ball to the high post again. They've had a lot of different looks, whether it's dishing it outside, getting it to the rim. That would be my goal.
Yeah, they got out of that zone defense now. They're running a man-to-man there.
I guess I wasn't paying good attention, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking Classen is going to be in the bonus. So number 13, that is Elijah Green. He's going to go get a 1-and-1 here. Your score is 18-25, Classen on top with 7 minutes and 15 seconds
That's
left.
the third foul for number 23 for Beggs. That's his third foul already.
Yeah, he's going to have to be careful for sure. It's a jump ball. I'm thinking Classen should have possession of this ball this time.
So counts, number 23 counts. Yep, that's the one that's got 3 fouls right now. So they had to actually take him out of the game, replace him with another player.
This is a good pass by number 10, who's come into this game and really done a great job.
And that's a foul there by Cargill. He lost the ball, putting it between his legs, and he got it stolen. And then on top of it, once it was stolen, then he tried to make a play, knock the ball out of the Classen's hands, and he ended up
that was
having the
tough
foul
too
there.
because he was falling over,
Yeah.
and I mean you can't like reverse a fall, like you can't just stand right back up. So when he fell, he connected with number 10 it seems, and happens to just pick up another foul.
And, of course, they're, like you said earlier, they're in the bonus. So number 10 with that sweet left-handed stroke, a little bit off. I just think it's, a lefty.
Yeah,
I think it looks so different, in everything.
almost like they're shooting with the wrong hand.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you'll see a left-handed layup, left-handed floater, any of that good stuff. But that's always tough.
Your buddy who's a left-handed golfer, I always think he's standing on the wrong side of the ball whenever he goes to putt. Nice steal by number 3 for Beggs. Ooh, nice spin move. Oh, he put it on the floor.
Just loses the ball, connects with a knee.
All
It's going
right.
to be a timeout by Classen. They're going to take that timeout with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. And they are up right now by 7 points over Beggs.
And there's, like you said, it's 6 points and 18-25. So
we'll be right back here on NobleBears.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free.
All right. Again, 6 minutes, 32 seconds left in the first half. Class and SAS looks to move the ball forward. And, yeah, definitely Beggs is in the man-to-man. Let's see how that goes. I thought the zone defense that they had earlier was.
Yeah, I didn't think that was bad by any means. I think Klassen did more of a better job. I don't think it was bad defense. I think it was great offense.
Yeah.
So they were finding ways to the middle, and when you play a zone, you have to collapse towards the middle, which creates gaps and creates lanes for the opponent to find a way to the rim or an outside shot. There's bodies on the floor flying around, and I think they're going to call it
kickball.
Yeah.
Kickball. So,
yeah, they're saying it's going to be Beggs' ball, so I think Beggs is going to take it on the baseline and look to get a quick 2 here.
All right, so number 14 for Klassen checks into the game. Williams, sophomore. All right.
Number 3 is going to be patient right here and take the ball up, trying to find it inside, but Klassen's going to get a turnover right there.
I can't say I blame them for trying to get the ball in to Stanton. He's been playing well in the low post. And
yeah, been playing very well, working really hard down there. They're just doing a really good job at playing defense on kind of both sides of him, almost blocking off his front to not let him catch it just real easy, and then blocking off the backside. So if he does happen to catch it, they're already ready for it.
Yeah, that was good defense on his part as well, too. He stood straight up, went straight up with his hands, you know.
Yeah, that was a good bucket and a good defensive play. Caleb Parker's going to pick up 2 points right there.
Well, very good on Stanton's part for not fouling there in the end.
Klassen's going to get to the lane, pull a floater, and he's going to get his own rebound, go right back up to the rim, and that's a good block by number 3.
I think they're going to look to take I think it was on number 10, a block up by Clay on Beggs there. I think
my mistake, man.
It's okay.
He's been playing a great game.
I want to give him love, whatever it's due. So that is number 15 for.
Right. Yeah, that's 5 points in a row, and that's a 5-0 run. He started a run for the Beggs Demons, and we'll see what happens here. If Klassen doesn't get any points right here, I think
that Parker that hit that 3?
Really close. No, that was number 15, Caleb Parker. It's weird not knowing any of these names. So normally when we announce for the Noble Bears, we kind of know who it is. So
the coach for Beggs was screaming. He's like, "Get that rebound!" That ball literally went in right in between 2 people, and they just watched it hit the ground.
They were like, "Are you gonna get it?
You get it?
No, you get it." Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, that kind of stuff happens when you haven't played a bunch of games.
Hey, we got a 2-point game with 4 minutes left in the first half. Number 5
shot.
There we go.
A good rebound right there.
Stanton, number 24, gets a rebound.
Beggs looks to push the pace here. Finds it in the corner. They're going to dish it right back up top for another deep 3. I watched him knock down one earlier. That one was just off the front side of the rim, hit 2 or 3 places on it, and bounced right out.
You know, Stanton goes up for that rebound there, kind of makes a fight, and it looks like Beggs gets the ball back down on the baseline. So.
Yeah, that's one thing that you can't coach is effort.
Yeah, and there was some effort there for sure.
That's a great
They
job.
switched the call. It looks like
Caden
Klassen's coming in. And so here is your starter back into the game for the Duncan. I'm sorry, Duncan. Beggs team. Yeah, I said Duncan because they've got the same.
I think we're all over the place.
mascot.
I think it's been a while since we've done this.
That's
corner 3 from number 13. He's going to shoot it and make it.
Good shot there by
it's
Green.
Elijah Green picking up his first 3 points of the second quarter.
He had a chance to set his feet and everything. Oh, there's a lot of pressure going on right here. Coach, go ahead. And he calls timeout because he saw that his player was trapped down the baseline. So now that's their second timeout.
Yeah, I think that's their second timeout used. So your score right now, Beggs 23, Klassen 28 with 3 minutes and about 30 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. What do you think Klassen needs to do to keep this lead?
Well, I think just the pressure that they have on this as they're pressing them up the court the whole way, they've gotten a lot of points by that. You know, they've picked up, and I wish we had a stat of that, but out of the 28, I bet you they've got at least 12 just because of the pressure they've put on
in the back.
The demons on the back court.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
So what would you say for Beggs to catch up and take the lead, if not tie the lead? What do you think they need to do these next 3 minutes?
Well, I certainly watched the way that they move up and down the court when they were able to get down the court, fast, and they were able to play back and forth. That's when they've taken advantage of them, like right here. I see if they'd have thrown the ball up and over instead of tried to throw it through him, that would have been a nice fast break play right there for them.
Yeah, and they're going to call number 3 for a foul right there. That's Jamarlin Jones. He's going to pick up his 3rd now.
Parker's telling his player, he's like, brother, throw it up over the top, not, through him. And
right,
I would have
because they had him. Both those kids went to ball, and there was nobody running down the floor.
Right.
And then they just got a hand on it, and a kid made up some ground really quick. It was a good defensive play.
Splash by Elijah Green, sophomore. Nothing but net. You like those shoes he's got on?
Yeah, he's got some cool sneaks on. I think I'm looking at number 3 for Beggs. He's got some cool sneaks on. That's a 3-pointer up.
Oh, it's a good block.
That was a great block. He's going to get his rebound back. The ball is flying around the court.
Grayson
coming across, getting blocked.
Cargill with a good block on the outside there.
Yeah, very good block. Mid-range jump shot by number 5. He's shot it quite a few times.
Yeah, he has.
Just hasn't seemed to finish it. He's been close. He's found the rim over and over again, but
here's
it's just
the pressure up the
right
court.
off the edge of it, yeah. Number 10 is going to take this down by himself and look to get to the rim.
Clay
Spin
makes
move,
a nice
fade
spin
away.
move and splash.
Wow.
That was kind of spun to the outside and just put it right in.
That was nice. You could tell the second he got to the baseline, that was right where he wanted to be.
Wow.
So
wow, those two are back at it again, back and forth, man. Clay was all the way playing defense on him, just right in his hip pocket, and it wasn't enough.
yeah, it was a great explosive play by number 5. Looks to dump it inside.
Oh,
and get up.
the big
He's gonna-
fella.
Yeah,
Big
he's
fella
going to pick
got
up
hacked.
two free throws right there. They're going to call that on blue 14. That is
Williams.
Carlos Williams. He's going to pick up his 1st.
All right, so we got number 22 coming back into the lineup, and that is Wallace. Is that right? Number 22?
I think so, yeah.
Walker.
Yeah.
That's the one where we were like,
Oh,
Walker.
okay, yeah, total mistake.
Walker.
Garen Walker.
Beggs 25, class in 31, 2 minutes, 30 seconds
I think
left.
this is a pretty important free throw. Make it a 5-point game. That's pretty easy, 2 possessions. I'm just going to hit the back of the rim. Still a 2-possession game. You knocked down 2 3-pointers. I think it's really important if you're Beggs right here. You have to really lock in and play some good defense, 1 or 2 possessions, and find a way to get this game close. It is close,
Right,
but you
right.
want to almost make it even.
Jeremiah Jones moves the ball around the horn. Let's pass it top.
Finds it
of
in
the
the
key.
middle for a jump shot, and it's going to be rebounded by.
That area is so soft. I mean, it's it's available.
Yeah, it's been open for him. I just don't think
Uh-oh.
they finished it.
They're
I
not
think
gonna like that.
Yeah,
they're going to
call
say that's
that
a charge.
right
He was
away.
standing there the whole time. He tried to make a move. Cargill did. Kind of jumped to the left, but he just enough body to hit him. And
Yeah, he
of
had
course
some
he just
kind
fell
of
in.
pressure on his back, and that was one of those. There's nowhere to go. He was standing there for 2 seconds, ate a bowl of breakfast, and it was just one of those deals. He had nowhere else to go.
That sounds like a coach talking at a bowl of breakfast.
Bowl of breakfast.
We've been waiting here forever
Yeah.
for you. All right,
Yeah,
so
Banks
we got a
looks to run
fast
the floor
break here. Oh, Cargill gets it stolen away from him.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play by Tony Paloma, and just could not hold on to the ball. That was really close. So it's going to retain Begg possession.
25-31. 25-31, Beggs 25. Class in 31. 1 minute, 51 seconds left. Beggs throws the ball in from.
Yeah, I think if I were Beggs right here, you have a pretty good matchup on the inside. I think they're going to use that in the pick and roll.
Parker's looking to move the ball around, kicks it over to number 3, who is Grayson. Tries to shoot a 3, misses
Just
it.
off the edge. A lot of pressure up in the back court.
Hey, take it yourself.
Yeah,
Flashing ball still on bounce side out.
You got to pass it. Take it yourself.
Yeah, it just tries to go across the court, and great defensive play by Beggs right there. It's looking like they're talking a few things over. It seems to be like they're going to be manning up here.
Yeah, this is the man defense right here.
Number 5 takes the ball right here for Beggs. And it's a baseline pass and a baseline bucket. I think they I think they just called a foul right there.
Spradling Jr., he catches the ball at the high post, turns around and sees a flashing number 14, who is Williams, sees his sophomore buddy, hits him right at the baseline, spins and knocks it right in off the glass.
That was a good bucket for Classen A. It's just because Ashwin came in and touched his back, and they called a foul on it, so he's going to make a three-point play right there. It's a good job by Carlos Williams.
Stanton, number 24, just checking into the ball game. So you got the two bigs for Beggs.
Yeah, I think this may turn out to be a problem for Classen if they can get the ball down the floor into the bigs. A little bit of mismatching going on here just in height difference.
All right, they didn't like them riding him like that, so Carlos Williams is going to pick up another foul.
Yeah, and they're just one away from being in the bonus.
Scores.
I think they called that on number 14. That is
Yeah,
Carlos Williams. He's going to pick up his second. So
25-34. Beggs has got the ball. 25.
Yeah, takes him to the backcourt. Looks to walk it up. They really need to run a good play right here and make sure they come out with points. So it looks to be like they're calling something. Five's going to take it up top, gets it right back.
Stanton's got the ball down low, and nice little layup. Yeah.
Uncontested. That's
good. Those two know how to work it with each other for sure. There's no doubt.
Yeah, Classen finds the middle of the floor. Looks at the top of the key. They're going to just take it right back up. I think they're going to try and run a good play here, too.
Uh-oh, got it stripped away.
Beggs with a turnover.
No SAS? Oh, okay, I see what you...
And the alley. That was an awesome putback.
That was a good rebound.
That was really good by Garen Walker. That was a great 2 points.
Classen says, no, I'm going to run it down the court with 20 seconds left.
On a run, they have another chance at 2 more with a 4-0 run.
Man, when they hustle and get down court and they put these two bigs in here, it makes a big difference.
Yeah,
and again,
that was a good trap by Classen, too, especially to kind of kill that. What Beggs really kind of having some momentum, and that was a good trap and a good turnover that they created.
16 seconds left. The score's Beggs 29, Classen 34. We're going to do everything we can at halftime, folks, to get a scoreboard up, and so that we don't have to say the score every single time you guys can see it.
Just so you guys can constantly stay updated, because I know when I watch games, I'm like, wait. And I look at the score, and I'm like, okay. It's what I remember. But, you get caught up if you look at your phone or something.
Right.
Looking at something else. So
14 seconds left, 10, 9.
Good spin move and a good move to the basket. Number 1's going to check in and get the rebound, and I think just barely had a toe out. So Beggs is going to take this ball from the baseline with 5 seconds left, down 29-34.
I'm going to check it in number 3 to the game, Grayson. Number 12's checking into the game.
Number 12, he hasn't been in yet.
Tennyson.
Gage Tennyson.
You know the other kid that hasn't been in yet? Let me see if he moved. Okay, so there you go. They're going to throw it long. Baseball pass. He's at the three-point line with 3 seconds. And then guess who's there? Mr. Stanton, the big man, down in the middle. Busts it for 2.
Yeah, that's a good job right there, being able to come back with 2 points and find a way to cut it down a little bit. Now the lead's only 5 for Classen. So I think we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back here on NobleBears.tv
today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
All right, we are back here at NobleBears.tv. We got Wichita Falls. Hershey is warming up right now. It is at halftime right now, and it's a good ball game. A lot of back and forth action that's on the court tonight. And thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Coach Bradley, for joining us as well. Thank you for joining NobleBears.tv. Appreciate your time and coming in and saying hello to us.
Always a pleasure.
You bet. How was the Christmas break, sir?
Christmas break is good. When you're a grandpa, it's always a lot of fun. Yes.
Yeah, I'm a grandpa, so
It's fun.
Yeah, it's the best. You get to live it all over again, right?
Yeah, those grandkids are great.
I love it. I love it. Well, hey, Coach, I know that this has been a struggle probably for you your entire career. You get this big, giant break right when you get started, and you have to take it because it's Christmas break and the school's out. But I know you try to get these guys back into the groove of things, during the Christmas break. And have you practiced quite a bit, scrimmage? Tell us about how you've spent this Christmas holiday with the boys and the basketball team.
Since our last regular game was on a Tuesday before the break, we took some days off after that. And then once the break has been here, we've been in the gym most every day.
Good.
I mean, not 7 days a week, but we've been in the gym a lot. We've had a scrimmage. We had McGinnis come in, which is a great scrimmage. They're a top 5 team.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been just trying to work and just trying to continue to get better.
Right. Could you tell us a little bit about the scrimmage against Bishop McGinnis? Obviously, we didn't cover it or anything like that, so a lot of fans are at home right now. They may not have seen it. So
it was we ended up going 5 quarters with our varsity and 3 with our JV kids.
Okay.
We won 2 of the 5 quarters. 2 of the other quarters we lost were like 1-2 possessions, and then we had 1 quarter we just didn't play very well. But I was happy, and in all honesty, they're a team that is really good offensively. They're big, they're physical. They talk a lot of smack. Officials were getting on to them, and I thought it was a great opportunity for us to keep our composure and kind of deal with a lot of adverse situations. And I thought we had a really good scrimmage, and then we've been moving on, since that.
Let me ask you this question: anybody in particular stand out that you'd like to give maybe some kind of credit to that stood out best overall against that scrimmage?
Really.
Hate to put you on the spot like
really,
that.
No, it's okay. In all honesty, probably just as a group, we've done well. Now during the season, through our 5 games, Brandon Harper and Landon Miller has offensively done a really good job. And Brandon did really well last night early, made some really competitive plays defensively, kind of got us going, and then we hit shots early. But those 2 guys have been good offensively for us. And then, Colin Fisher, just like last year, he doesn't do anything statistically, but we're just a lot better when he's on the floor.
Yeah.
And then Austin Elmore, a kid that hasn't played since his freshman year, has really been good and steady for us to give us a ball handler. And then, in all honesty, Logan Kirby's come a long way since last year and done really, really well.
I love the first game of the season with him. Obviously, we've mentioned it a couple of times, him hitting that, game winner there at the end. But, it was a big team effort. He just made a good move there at the end of the game and stuff.
We didn't. The great thing about that situation, the fact that, they hit the free throw, put us down, and we didn't panic. We just kind of did what we practiced on as we got the ball up the court, eyes were open, found an open guy, and we attacked the basket. We talked about if we're 2 points or down, we're getting to the basket. If we're 3 points down, we got to find someone to hit a 3. And we did exactly what we're supposed to do.
Very good. Well coached. I had a lot, that's been so long ago. I'm sure you're like, what? We were thinking about the first game, but I remember it really well. I just was confident going down the stretch of that. I said, hey, man, Coach Bradley's got something drawn up. You just watch and wait and see. And sure enough,
we executed. We played pretty well. And the games, the other games have been against teams that are, not the teams that we're going to have to beat at the end of the season, but they've been really good confidence builders for us. And then, last night we shot it really well, but we played with a lot of energy and a lot of emotion, a lot of toughness, and that's something that has been a challenge to get us to be consistent with that. Just understanding the importance of how you have to compete and play to be at a different level. We're working on that daily.
Well, tonight gives you another challenge. Obviously, last night it was Beggs. Tonight it's going to be a team from Texas, Wichita Falls, Texas. I actually didn't even have them in my Squirtle, so it's going to be kind of confusing when people are looking at that. But at any rate, what challenges do you think they're going to bring tonight here to the Den?
Well, defensively, they'll be the best half-court defensive team that we've played.
Okay.
They really locked Claxton down last night. Claxton's good offensively. So we have to be able to do the little things we practice on and move and share the ball and be aggressive offensively to be able to score. They'll be the I think the best all-around team that we played. Now Beggs last night I think was the most talented team.
Mm-hmm.
They're talented.
You can tell. There's a lot
they're
of
talented,
Mm-hmm.
and Wichita Falls will be a little bit different, but they'll be as defensively as good as anybody that we'll have to play at the end, like the Carl Alberts, the Shawnees, the El Renos, and people like that. So, but that's what I wanted. I wanted us to face that during Christmas, so that we understand moving forward how much better we need to get.
There you go. There you go. So how, and I'm sure a lot of people are wondering this because if I am, I know they are. How in the world did you get somebody from Wichita Falls to come here to play? Do you know the coach?
Well,
how was that?
For years, they have a scrimmage thing they call it the Elite 14. Okay. That when I was at Midwest City, even a couple years at Chisholm, we went down there, and it's, I mean, like one year I went down there after we got through playing, I had a conversation with Bill Self, Kansas.
Oh yeah.
So
wow.
there's like it's a who's who of Division I basketball coach down there. So for years of doing that, and I know that they're always looking, and I know the head coach, I've coached against him before. He's an Oklahoma guy, and so they always try to get something in Oklahoma so that his family could watch him play. So I reached out to them, and they were excited about coming up.
Heck yeah. Well, very good. Well, I mean, this is totally different than anything we've ever had here. So this is very exciting stuff, Coach.
I'm hoping that's a good thing, and hopefully this is something that we can continue to do. I think it's great. I mean, because we have to showcase this facility.
Yeah.
And that's the great thing is our administration loves the fact that we're doing stuff in here to showcase, what the voters put out here for us, and everybody comes in here and looks around and says, "Oh, I can see why you came here."
Yeah. Hey, Coach, I mean, now moving forward out of the Christmas break, we're going to move right into pretty much a tournament right here in the Den again. Yes. So you want to preview that really quick for us?
We'll draw Bridge Creek, which is a offensive pretty good team. We'll have Tecumseh and Blanchard on our side of the bracket, kind of two different styles of play. And hopefully we get confidence coming out of this to move for that. And, our goal is to try to win those first two and play in the championship game.
Yeah, that'd be great. Who do you like on the other side of that?
Well, St. Mary's is definitely the best team.
Yeah.
And they went 0-3 in the Mustang tournament this weekend, but they played Shawnee, Westmore. So they played three in Carlisle. They played three good
really
teams.
Good teams.
Aren't
they Class 2A, Coach?
They're 4A.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they're 4A.
Okay, they play against Classen then in their division.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Okay.
Because they had moved up. I think they used to be 2A a long time ago.
Yeah.
And they just continued to grow because of those private school rules.
Yeah, got you. It's almost like I think I've read the rule one time before. If you're whatever your bracket is, you have to move up a class if you're a private school.
Especially if you've been successful. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna get back to it. Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, we got about 26 seconds, so you got to give up those headphones, okay? Unless you want to call this with me.
That's all right.
Okay, all right. Hey, thank you, Coach. Awesome, man. We just had Coach Bradley for the Noble Bears join us on NobleBears.tv. Love having him here, and we are just so thankful that he's part of the program. He's bringing a new energy, a new just something really different here for Noble, and how exciting is this stuff, man? To bring in Wichita Falls, to bring in Classen, 4A powerhouse, bring in Beggs. Beggs is a 2A powerhouse, man, and everything they do.
Yeah,
I mean, can you imagine this team in 2A, how much noise they're going to make in the finals?
I completely
look at one
agree.
athlete after the other.
Yeah, you got great size, you have great length, you have great speed. You have a mix of just anything you want. But it's sad they haven't got to play a bunch of games. I'd really like to know how they match up against some other teams.
You're right. I hear that.
So
I hear that.
Yeah, I mean, that's always tough, though, with the virus going around. I mean, you want everybody to be safe. I think that's why they've canceled a lot of their games, isn't it?
I don't know. They probably went a long ways in Class 2A in football too. So that's probably another reason why, you know.
Yeah, you're getting those
yeah,
kids
they,
back from football.
you know, I mean, last year, you know, they were the state champs last year.
I did know that. I saw that.
I had a chance to announce one of their games in the playoffs. It was pretty exciting.
Yeah, outside shot right away. They got it to the middle. They kicked it out, and one more pass, and they got exactly what they wanted. Just didn't connect on it. It's a 3-point game here. May close off to a tie ball game.
Whoa, that was almost a 3-pointer right there, and that would have been a tie ball
Yeah,
game.
that would have been a tie ball game. It's a pretty close game we got going on right now. I feel like Classens really wanted to push the pace on Beggs.
The energy number 22's got on the floor.
There's just a lot of energy coming around everywhere. A lot of bodies on the floor, balls moving around like crazy, and they're going to call a foul on number 2. That is Jaron Cargill. He's going to pick up his second. And Classen's going to take the ball up top, look right back to this wing. Finds the high post. That's exactly what they've wanted all night, and I think Beggs was ready for it. They just go ahead and take it away.
That was a great pass by number 22. He looked to the right and then threw to the left. That was an incredible pass there.
Yeah, Grayson's going to go ahead and finish that one off. Capitalize on the 2 points. There's a skip pass, and it looks to be right at the top of the key. Kind of waiting for some things to develop. Somebody coming baseline, working away from him. I'm telling you, they keep getting the ball just right where they want it. I think Beggs almost wants them to have it there now. They've put a lot of pressure on him.
Are they trapping on one side or the other as soon as they get the ball there in that spot?
Once they get the ball in the high post, they're almost closing off every other window, wanting to force a contested shot.
Very nice.
So they've done a good job of that, and that's their second turnover in a row.
Who's this about to check in?
Going to be checking in is number 1,
Claiborne. Freshman, Claiborne.
5 finds it inside and drops steps for 2 points right there.
That's a big-time move right
Malik
there.
Bogart's going to pick up 2 points, and now Beggs is up 35-34 over Classen.
First lead change of the day.
Yeah, first lead change of the day. Yeah, Classen finds the high post once again, takes an outside shot at it, and that is going to be knocked down by number 12. That is Jackson Spalding. He's going to knock down a 3-pointer right there.
He needs to get on him on the inside. Look at that. Get on the inside. Get on there.
Official blows clock. 3 seconds in the lane. And
I think we're having some difficulty here. Something's going on. You'll have to excuse us. We do apologize.
Sorry about that difficulty there. Here we go. Here we go.
The basketball game. Your score is 35-37 with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to play. So we do apologize. Some technical difficulties. Missing D-Route today.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we are back now, and it looks like Beggs is taking it up at the top of the key, trying to set something up. I think Classen's going to be patient. They brought a lot of pressure all night. They look to be in a zone now, a 2-3 zone. So I think Beggs is really going to try and find a gap here and force 2 points in.
So I really found out on the scoreboard why we have the issue that we do is because we can only do the stream for tonight during the Noble game. So we only can do one of those scoreboards on there so we can update it. Okay,
Oh,
you'll
okay.
have to update that, during the time and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
If
okay.
you guys stay in for the Noble versus Hershey game, you'll have a scoreboard. But we can only do one, so we only scheduled one. Yeah, Klassen's going to have the ball just right up top. And it's going to be a ball from downtown, looking to get his second one in a row. It's going to be a rebound and a steal by Beggs, looking to run the floor. That was a
nice
great
dunk
play
on the
right there.
outside
Yeah, nice
there
dunk. That was
by
a great
Grayson.
play by number 22 to cut that off to where he had a very open lane looking to finish.
That brings the score Beggs 39, Klassen 37. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, Beggs has really got some new energy here. They've almost wanted Klassen to do what they did last quarter, and they've been able to capitalize now from Klassen SAS wanting to get it to the high post.
Where those open shots were knocked down in the first half are being missed by Klassen.
Yeah, not even missed, taken away. Beggs has done a really good job. I think they've created 3 or 4 turnovers just from them putting it at the high post.
Number 2 from the outside, Cargill shoots, misses.
Yeah, and the ball's moved down the floor really fast. Three-pointer is up, and three-pointer is good. That's his second three-pointer
That's
in a row.
Spradling Jr. bust out a three-pointer that brings the score Beggs 39, Klassen 40. 2 minutes, 39 seconds left. There's a timeout on the court.
Yeah, Klassen's looking to check in some people.
All right.
I think Beggs is going to as well, so I think they saw they were going to match up a few things, and I think
we'll stay right here.
Yeah, I think we're going to stay right here.
Look at this right here. So the overlay. Boom.
There we go. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why it says Chickasha.
Well, we'll have to change that.
Yeah.
Because that'll be the stream that we use for it.
Yeah,
so,
we'll change it.
So there we go.
Noble and Chickasha are not playing right now, if you just saw that. Just trying to make sure we got a few things right. So we got some advice on our technical difficulties, and I think we got it figured out.
2 minutes, 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Again, 39-40. Beggs. They took the lead for a couple seconds there, and I think when Klassen saw that, they struggle hard to get back in the lead.
Yeah, I think we're going to see this throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, back and
last
forth.
11 minutes, I think you're going to see quite a few lead changes. So Beggs has really figured out some things that they like, and Klassen's having to make some changes now. So game's tied up. I'm sure Beggs isn't going to stop scoring, and I'm sure that Klassen's not going to stop scoring.
Looks like it's Beggs' ball out of bounds.
And we'll see. I think this possession coming right out, you've drawn something up. I think it's really important you capitalize with points here to take the lead and see if you can get a stop. And number 15 is going to take it up and get ready to run the offense. So you have some baseline movement coming to the wings. You have your big guys down working. It looks like there's a push by number 13. He's going to pick up a foul. That happens to be Elijah Green. He's going to pick up his first.
Baggard, when he goes up, you saw him floating through the air, so he obviously had somebody put a hand on him.
Yeah.
Inbound
That's
ball
a
was
good way to
knocked,
make
tipped.
up for a mistake.
Yeah.
You make a foul, you go ahead and get the ball back. So it's a good job by number 13. Yeah, Klassen finds the middle and way to the lane, and now for 2 free throws. That's going to be a foul on Caden Stanton, his first.
That was a good move.
Yeah, that was a good move. Almost like a hop step to the rim, and then just went up strong to go finish it. We're going to see if Elijah Green knocks these down.
First one just barely draws rim. Sophomore Elijah Green, number 13.
He was in a rhythm, though.
Yeah.
In the first and second quarter, he had 14 points.
Yeah, he definitely was in a rhythm quick.
He was in a great rhythm. So let's see if he knocks this one down, which he just misses. It's both sides of the rim. Beggs is going to look to get the ball out of this press right here. They look to be in a 2-1-2 press, trying to get the corners trapped. Seems like they've been doing for the start of the game. They're going to call a push, and it's going to be Beggs' ball. I think they're going to call that again on number 13. Actually, scratch that. They're going to call that on number 20. That is Jalen Torrey. He's going to pick up his first.
Number 23 is checking back in the game counts. Now, we got to be careful with him because he has 3 fouls already.
Yeah, and that's going to be checking out Caden Stanton. It's a moving screen, picking up a very cheap foul right there. Number 23 is going to pick up his 4th. I think he
Wow.
may be coming out of the game almost
Did
instantly.
I just call that? I mean, that
Yeah.
is some quick foul right
Yeah,
there.
checks in, checks
He
right
just-
back
his
out.
very first move that he made was a foul.
Yeah,
So I mean,
you got to know he's frustrated. Having 3 fouls early, he had to get checked out in the second quarter, and then just coming right back in his first seconds and picking up a pretty cheap foul. So, but can't do it. It was a foul. So
skip pass over. That's how they've broke the press every time. with
yeah,
that skip
they've
pass.
they've really just moved the ball through it. Haven't really put it on the floor a whole bunch. If you've watched the difference in Beggs and Klassen, Beggs has really split the press by dribbling it out, but Klassen has just passed the ball out and thrown skip passes, and that was a good bucket right there. That was number 20,
Torre.
Jalen Torre. He picks up 2 points.
Torre with the beard.
Yep.
And the steal by number 13 with the reverse layup. He gets fouled by number 3, Grayson.
And it looks to be like Grayson saying that number 13, Elijah Green, pushed off of him. But they're going to call that on number 3. And Elijah is going to go to the free throw line to look to capitalize on the free throws that he was not able to connect with last time.
There you go.
So we'll see what he can do here.
Klassen 42, Beggs 39, 1:45 left in the third quarter.
Shoots and scores.
Hey, knocks that one down.
There's that free throw he was looking for.
It looked like a much better rhythm than the first 2 that we
Yeah,
saw.
he took a few dribbles, took a nice spin, felt into a rhythm, and then knocks it down.
Stanton's coming back into the game for Beggs.
And he checked out number 5.
Okay.
That was Malik Bogard. He checked out. Takes 2 dribbles and spins it, shoots it, and scores it.
You know, the rotation that they do when they take the 2 bigs out is
I like that rotation they
Yeah,
have, though,
when
when both of them are in the game.
oh, yeah.
It was a nice hop step and just fish bowls out of the rim.
Gonna get that for slapping
I
the
think they're going to
backboard.
call that like a goaltending. Or no, they called a foul.
Yeah, let's watch and see what it says.
Yeah, they called a foul on White 15.
All right, so that's a foul on Parker.
He's going to pick up his first. And once again, Klassen is back at the free throw line, looking to really capitalize on some free throws here.
The senior steps up and knocks in the first one, exactly what a senior should do.
It's always really important your seniors are very well-rounded leaders, not just ball players, but leaders, because there's not a ton of leadership. When you have 5 seniors on the floor, everybody's been there. Everybody's done that. When you have some younger guys and stuff, they're kind of new into a groove, and it's always nice to have some good leadership.
Number 3.
Yeah, makes both of them.
Jones knocks down the second one.
Yeah, bringing pressure almost instantly.
Do a skip
Beggs
pass.
stops at the half court and gets it past. Yeah, it's looking like some hand movement. 10's going to shoot it and hit the backboard. Yeah, that's a big-time rebound by Beggs to have another chance at it. Alley-oops it to himself and finishes it. That was Jaron Cargill picking up 2 points in a crazy fashion.
2 points and an assist.
Yeah, we don't even have enough time to speak. Klassen is just finding their way to the rim very, very fast.
That was Torre with the spin move in the middle.
It was a great spin move. Yeah, Beggs is slowing the pace down, and Klassen's just picking the pace up.
Oh, nice look down
great
low.
Pass, great bucket, number 5. I'm telling you, when those 2 bigs are in the game, it's a whole different ball game.
They were definitely on the same page, those 2.
Oh, yeah.
And here comes Klassen with a left-hand layup, and Stanton's underneath with the
draws off
rebound.
the rim. I'm thinking Beggs really wants to push the pace here. They have numbers.
Clay looks to take them all on.
Yep,
Oh, I
and
thought he was going to
goes
spin
ahead
that ball right off the backboard.
Picks up a foul. It's going to be, I think, Blue 20 is going to pick up that foul. Yep, they're going
Blue
to call
20.
it on Blue 20.
Torre
Yep.
Jr.
Yep, he's going to pick up a second foul. Picked up 2 this quarter already. There's 21 seconds left. Beggs 43, Klassen 48. And Beggs is at the line right here. He's going to knock down his first one. That is, Kenneth Clay. He's going to knock down a point right there, and we'll see if he can get his second point.
That brings the score 44 to 48. Looks like number 22 for Beggs is trying to check in.
Yeah, knocks down his second one nice and easy. He's been playing really good. The second he's checked in, he's looked like he's just owned the game.
Yeah, and Walker checks in for him. So I'm not.
Yeah, goes ahead and gets 2 points and then gets checked out. So.
20-second break.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think they're going to want him.
To foul
I think they're going to want him all the fourth quarter. I think they're. I just saw some grabbing almost on purpose.
I thought he tried to foul him.
Yeah, I thought they kind of were too. So
7 seconds left.
Screen, looking to get to the rim. And there's going to be no shot put up to finish the quarter. I almost thought that Beggs was trying to foul right there.
I did too.
Yeah, there was kind of some grabbing, and it didn't seem like it was on a shot like a defensive shot. It almost looked like hey, like put them on the free throw line, even though they only have 5 fouls. So.
Well, we'll let them take a break, and we'll be right back here at NobleBears.tv.
We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
All right. We are back here on NobleBears.tv where we are coming into the fourth quarter with Beggs down 3 to Classen SAS. And it looks like Beggs is going to have the ball first to get a chance to tie it up. Finds him down low for an easy 2 points.
That coach was right in your ear there, did you?
Yeah, I heard him next to me. That's Malik Bogard picking up 2 points pretty easily. Yeah, Classen's going to take the ball way up top. Gets it back to the wing, looking to get right back up top where they were. It seems to be everybody's clearing out. I think he's going to take him on an isolation as there's some baseline movement. Classen's up top, tries to find him.
Throws the ball away.
Throws the ball right to Beggs, and
boom.
Yep, that was a pretty quick foul. I think he made a turnover and then picked up a foul. They're going to call that on blue 13 for a block. That's going to be Elijah Green picking up his second foul tonight. Beggs is going to take the ball out of bounds and get it pretty easily.
Nice 1 point game.
Yep,
Stanton looks at a 3 ball.
Corner from downtown. Hey, you had to look at it. You got to take a shot every now and then. So
keep your defender honest, huh?
Yeah, keep him honest.
I don't know. Maybe he's a 3-point juggernaut.
I play in the paint, but you didn't know I could shoot outside. That's what he's saying in his head. So it looks like Classen's going to try and find a guy inside. You see his eyes peeling in. Great move, great floater, and just off the backside of the rim.
Whoa.
Yeah, pretty quick steal.
No backcourt. You knocked the ball.
Classen's,
I like the way these refs are officiating tonight.
Yeah,
I hear a couple of fans behind us. They're just kind of griping, but they're letting them play, and then as soon as I say that, he put his hands on him.
Yeah, you can't ever make everybody happy.
Right.
I'm sure if they were calling tic-tac fouls, and I'm sure there'd be parents like, hey, let them play. So, I mean, you know how that is.
Yeah. Number 12, Spradling, checks into the game.
Yeah, and that foul was also on number 22, by the way. That's Garen Walker. That was his second. So looks to be communicating with each other, trying to set up a play.
Fourth quarter, 1 point game.
Gets right to the wing, finds him up top.
It's totally different looking offense than we've seen so far.
They've totally run some different set plays versus just kind of a motion type of offense and finding the middle. So Beggs has also changed their defense.
All right, and
so
then Klassen says,
yeah.
okay, I'm not sure what I'm liking here.
Yeah,
So they went ahead and
Klassen
took a
says we need
timeout.
to make sure we come away with some points here. It's a 1-point game. Beggs is down 47-48. There's 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I've told you it's going to be pretty tight.
Yeah, and it's coming down. You know, Beggs hasn't taken the lead, you know, where we thought they would go back and forth.
Right.
And it
They've just been down 1 point. 1
just
point,
won't let them
3
do it.
point. 1 point, 3 points. 5 points, 3 points. So
you know, we've said it a couple of times. When the Bigs are in there together, man, they are
they've had some pretty easy points for the most part. I don't think Klassen matches up well against their height. They're able to feed it inside, and all they need is a little move and get them on their feet and finding ways to the line or finding pretty easy baskets. So
it's pretty wild to hear that Noble beat Beggs last night.
Yeah, and it
by
wasn't
almost 40.
Yeah, I was about to say it was by quite a bit. I think the final score they beat them by was 27 or 28. They beat them by. So
wow.
So just know if you're watching, this Noble team is quite good. I think they're going to get their money's worth, though, tonight against Hershey.
Well, I think, you know, after visiting with Coach Bradley, that's what he hoped for. You know, he wanted to have really tough competition.
It's good for you.
Yeah, right after the Christmas break, so he could kind of see, you know, and definitely show the players that, hey, moving forward, you know, it's not going to be a bunch of easy, you know, Class A, 2A games, you know. I mean, that was a tough game, he said, that was against the Bishop McGuinness whenever they came in. He said it was really, really tough. But they're ranked, you know. They're ranked high, too.
Competition's very good for you.
He talked about also the Dental Classic that's coming up. So how exciting they were about that.
They always bring some good teams in for that, too. Some teams who need that competition. So it looks to be some bodies on the floor, 3 of them laying down, and it's a
There's no foul, though. They just all kind of fell down on each other.
Klassen takes a pump fake outside and picks up a foul. Number 13 is going to go to the line. That foul is going to be on number
Bogart.
5. Yeah, he's going to get called for a push. Trying to hustle back, get on defense, and caught a pump fake and straight up and just happened to connect to his body. So number 13, Elijah Green, is going to go to the line and look to capitalize 2 points here.
We've seen him at the line a few times today.
He's been to the line a couple times.
Just that one. Off the front. That's that one free throw. It looked like that one where he barely caught the front of the rim again.
That's all right, though. I think he took a step off the line. He's going to catch his breath, recollect here, and look to knock down the second one.
Hey, I like number 10 coming in the ball game. Clay looks like he's ready to go. Been sitting on the bench way too long.
Yeah, he's been ready to rock and roll.
Now, does he have any fouls, Clay?
Yeah, he doesn't have any.
So he's going to get super aggressive here at the end.
I was about to say, I think he'll stay in for the last part of this game. He's played a great game so far.
Yeah.
I think he's got 10 points. So.
Did you have him as a starter?
No.
That's what I thought, man. He's a heck of a sixth man.
6th or 7th man.
Wow, Stanton with a look down low and puts it in. That means the lead just got changed from 49 to 48.
Beggs is now taking the lead. And there's 5 minutes left. So I'm telling you, this is the time where it's really going to start going back and forth.
Number 13 on the outside.
And knocks down a three-pointer.
Busted it. Green, sophomore.
Yeah, dirty right there. Right back to taking the lead. I'm telling you, the lead's about to change. Here we go. Klassen looks the trap. Can't get it. And there's a lot of contact down low. Klassen's going to look to rock and roll. Just misses a free throw. I think they're going to call it jump ball.
All right, jump ball. It looks like it's going to go ahead and stay. Yep, it's going to stay Klassen, SAS, ball down low on the baseline.
12. He knew once he caught the rebound, he was going to look to run the floor and was just ready for him and moved around. So
they weren't ready for that inbounds pass at all.
Pretty quick and easy bucket right there. 13 picking up probably his easiest 2 of the night. So.
You know, they take the lead with 49, and then now they lost the lead. Now the score's 49-53. Klassen's up. Beggs ball. Looks like it's going to be a pass down low.
Finds a big inside.
And knocks it in.
Easy 2 points. Klassen really hasn't had an answer for that yet.
Yeah, I mean, Trevor, he's probably 6'5", 6'6", right?
He's bigger than 6'5".
And he's just a big body guy too. So, you know, there's not anybody that is quite Stanton size or Bogart size that can contend with that. The ball was thrown in from, you know, right over the top of him, and he just banks it in and knocks it in for 2. So very good basketball for Beggs, and again, set the scene for you guys. It has been pretty much classing the entire game, and the first half, Beggs really pushed hard to get the score close. And then in the second half, it's been just absolutely back and forth with each other.
Yeah, really Beggs for the most part of the first half trailed by about 5 or 6 and really struggled to kind of get there. Like they'd get to 3 points and they'd drop right back to 10 points.
Yeah.
They'd go gather their stuff. And until finally in this second half, they've really cut the lead off and made it pretty even throughout most of the game. I think the biggest gap of margin has been 5 points. And it was very quickly turned around by Beggs.
Right.
So.
Right. Now the score is 51-53 with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we got ourselves a ball game. This is good. This is good stuff. Being able to play over the break and have some great, healthy competition where you got a tight ball game and the pressure's on. It's good stuff.
Absolutely.
So you can't help but enjoy it.
We thank you guys for tuning in and watching NobleBears.tv. If you're from Beggs or if you're from Classen, which is in Oklahoma City, we thank you so much for tuning in and watching your team play.
That was a foul almost instantly. That was Malik Bogart. He's going to pick up his second.
On average, just to share this with you guys, we've been averaging about 5,000 IP addresses watching the station. We're able to record those and figure out how many people are watching during any one particular game. But we've been averaging about 5,000 IP addresses per each Noble game. And that's boys and girls. And so we figured that 2 or 3 people a lot of times sit around and watch their phone or their TV or what have you. And so we get a nice crowd all the time. So
we're just happy to highlight these kids.
Yeah.
Like it's nice to, as a kid, I can tell you I like it whenever I see my name or hear my name and get to watch myself play, almost grade myself too. And it's always good for those kids to be able to reflect.
You know, that's what they're doing for sure, right? I mean, they're absolutely watching this. And you know what? Something else to share with you guys too is that this game is also archived. So it's on NobleBears.tv, and you can go back and watch it. And people like Larry Owens just chimed in on Facebook. He said, I appreciate the broadcast of the Beggs Classen SAS game. Just one thought. And he gives me the thought. He gives me the thought. I'll read that first before I have to look at that. I'm not sure what he said. So hey, thank you though. No matter what the thought is there, we appreciate you, Larry Owens, for watching. So
it looks like there was some controversy going around, and it looks like things have been figured out. And Tony Paloma is going to take a free throw. He's going to look to take his second. Knocks it down pretty instantly. Your score is Classen 55, Beggs 51. They've stretched it to a 4-point lead.
All right, Beggs gets trapped, and then Classen comes up with the steal. Tries for the dunk, and it kind of bounces around. It misses, but he knocks it in, though.
It's still a slam.
Stanton with the ball, tries to throw it down low, and it gets turned over.
Starting to run away. They're on I think. Yeah, that was a tough turnover to have. Beggs is going to take possession with time slowed down.
You know, I am really sorry about that. You know, and this is something that has been ongoing. We got a play sheet and a player's sheet from somebody, and it's kind of faded out. So I apologize for that, Larry. But he's right. Red Martell is named for number 10, so we'll remember that.
Yeah, you'll have to really excuse us. Excuse me, I'm the one that wrote it down. Made a little mistake.
Nice throw in to Stanton down low.
Make sure we remember his name. That's my apologies. Number 3 with the jump shot.
Boom! He knocks it
That
down.
was a very clutch jump shot to cut the lead back to 4.
That was a great jump shot, and he has ups, man. He was high in the air when he shot that ball. Look at this hustle on the ground. Now look at him go. And Classen has to call a timeout with 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's a 4-point ball game.
We're going to take a quick break with these guys, and we'll be right back here on NobleBears.tv. Don't go anywhere.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands.
All right, welcome back.
All right, you guys are in for a show. If you're just now tuning in, hey, you've tuned in to a fourth quarter that it is anybody's ball game. We've got a 4-point game with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and Classen is up by 4, but Beggs is pushing hard tonight.
Yeah, Beggs has been trying all night to work themselves back up on top, and they've been close, and they've been far, and they've been close, and now it is a 6-point game just after the game was tied.
That was Palama with a 2-point layup, and Stanton looks
with a jump shot, just misses off the backside. Classen's really, they've been pushing the pace, and I think they're really slowing it down now. They got a lead of 6. They're going to try and run something, make sure they keep gathering points.
2 minutes, 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm thinking Classen keeps getting it to the high post right where they want it, and I think they're going to try and find it baseline. Haven't just yet. And then, wow.
Stanton just is hustling.
Yeah.
Oh, he makes a great
some
block.
Great playing right there.
He made him adjust his shot, then he turns around and the other kid catches the ball and he blocks his shot.
That was a great defensive play.
Absolutely.
Right there. Very well done.
Looks like they're going to have to hit a 3 at some point in time, right? With 2 minutes left.
I think you have enough time to still go to the basket. You don't want Classen to hold on to it too long and really cut off a lot of your time.
Right.
Hey, watch the weak side. Jamala, watch the weak side. Jalen, drop down.
Very good, Larry. So, yeah, he actually writes for the Okmulgee newspaper, and so he covers Beggs all the time. So he obviously knows that athlete, number 10, really well. So thank you very much, Larry, for checking in and keeping us honest.
Yeah, we appreciate help for sure. We don't want to mess up a kid's name. I mean,
no way.
Like we were saying just a minute ago, this is our chance to highlight kids.
Absolutely.
And how are you supposed to highlight a kid if you say the wrong name? You know it? Someone like
somebody else is getting all the cred.
Yeah, like a coach or something is going to try and look it up, and then they're going to have no name.
Oh, Classen gets that ball on the tips. Nice reverse layup.
It's going to be Elijah Green picking up 2 more points. He's had himself a night for sure. So Beggs looks trapped in the backcourt, finds it right back to the middle, gets it to a big fight for the ball between 2 teammates, and he's now trapped baseline.
And they call a timeout.
Yeah, luckily
right
Beggs was able to call a timeout and get out of there and make sure things were okay. So,
and, I'm not their coach or anything, but Red Martell, to me, was a game changer.
As he checks into the game.
At the end of the first half. I mean, he really changed the game, the score, and everything. And when he checked into the game, so
things have just gone differently with him in the game.
I know it.
He doesn't have like a 30-point night or anything.
What kind of point?
He has 10 points.
Okay.
But offensively and defensively has made a really big impact.
Yeah.
I think just with the amount of pressure he's put on kids and the amount of pressure that's being put on him, able to dish it off, find some other guys. I'm sure he has quite a few assists tonight as well. So,
who you liking as maybe the game MVP here than this, man?
With Classen having the lead, I would have to say Elijah Green.
He's leading right now.
Yeah,
isn't
he's dominated the points. He's got himself a night going on right now.
Yeah, as you add those up, there's 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Beggs 53, Classen 61, and Elijah Green has
Elijah
scored.
Green's had 25 points tonight. Just absolutely played one heck of a game. And he's got him everywhere he wanted.
Yeah.
He got him at the free throw line.
Yeah.
He's got him from outside at the wings.
Right.
Top of the key.
Right.
Baseline. And a lot of points at the rim.
Yeah.
So he's found himself at the rim a lot. That's also how he's gotten all those free throws.
And, he's only has 2 fouls as well, so he definitely has played a great game. Classen hurries, checks in the game.
Late for the bell.
Late for the bell. So they come in, and there's an out-of-bounds
Coming into class late.
And the bigs look to make a move.
My pun there? Coming into class late. Classen. Nothing, not funny. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Parker, 15, tries to put it in and doesn't draw much of anything there.
Yeah, number 3, Kyron Grayson's going to pick up a foul right there. It's going to be his second.
His second foul.
And Classen's going to go to the line with a minute 18. I think if you don't start to capitalize points, especially in this next possession, you'll have to start fouling and try and get points there. So we'll see right here what Jamarlin Jones does. He's going to take a couple dribbles, spin it, and knock it in.
Splash.
Knocks down the first one. He's going to get a second shot at it here. 6 points tonight for Jamarlin Jones.
It's got a good-looking stroke from the free throw line.
Yeah,
that was nothing but net right there.
Very smooth, kind of just nice and relaxed, and looks like he's just catching his breath more than anything.
Here we go.
Yeah.
The guards have to play so fast.
Yeah,
in
man,
this
those
game.
guys play unbelievably fast.
Up and down.
And knocks down the second one with ease.
Both of them. Those are pressure cookers, too.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's what you expect from a senior, right?
Right.
I mean, there you go. We said it once, twice.
Yeah.
You know, you get your senior at the free throw line. Who else do you want there, you know?
Yeah, this game all of a sudden went from being really close, and now Classen has a 10-point lead. It is 63-53. Beggs hasn't scored in a while, and Classen's really just stayed right on pace. They've kept scoring and kept scoring. So
the Noble Bears and the Wichita Falls Hershey team, they look to get onto the court. They're both standing on the, I guess you guys can probably see them there on your left and right-hand side. They're going to enter into the game here. About 1 minute, 18 seconds left.
yeah, they were supposed to tip off 4 minutes ago.
Oh,
this game has ran a little over pace, and they're definitely ready to rock and roll. So they've been.
You think people are trying to get home and watch the OU game?
I think I'm trying to get home and watch the OU game. But I'm always happy to announce Noble basketball.
There you go.
So it's good stuff. I'm always happy to support my hometown.
What's going to happen tonight now? Oregon's no joke.
I have to stay with my gut.
Okay.
I'm an OU fan.
Okay.
I think you are too.
Born and bred, and
Yep,
you are
yep.
definitely.
I got to call OU, but I'm not calling them by much.
Oh,
it's
be a close
kind of a history game.
Okay.
And if I remember right, I wasn't too old when this happened, but Bob Stoops has played Oregon before.
Got hosed.
Yep, lost to Oregon. So maybe on a controversial call, but he's lost to Oregon. So,
All right. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
53-63.
Yeah, a bunch of
Beggs
screens.
looks to go score some 3 buckets real fast and see what
pick and
happens.
Rolls coming. Takes a three-pointer from outside. Just draws the front of the rim. Looking, nobody's fouled.
Martell
just
Red
yet.
puts a little pressure on him.
Yeah. That was nice not having a foul and picking up a turnover. So he's going to take this from outside.
Fast
and there's
stroke.
one knockdown.
Woo!
Yeah.
Number 3.
Kyron Grayson knocking down a 3. That's a 7-point game. And the pressure's on. They're putting a lot of pressure on.
Red Martell.
Yep.
With
Playing
defense.
Yep.
I won't say his name
They're
like
gonna-
as many times as I can.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a foul by Caden Stanton. He's gonna pick up his second.
All right, we got to
I thought they were about to get it again without having a foul.
Want to see what this guy says?
Yeah, he's gonna call it on 24. I watched him just grab him.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's gonna put the man of the night, Elijah Green, to the line. He's gonna go ahead and get 2 shots at it, even though they're in the bonus. They're in the double bonus. Just
Well,
draws,
why don't we get Elijah? Why don't we get him to say something right before he leaves out of here?
Yeah,
see
we'll
if we
get
can
him.
grab him.
Yeah.
And then maybe he can say something to the crowd and stuff. So
Yeah.
let's watch him. Now Elijah, do we have a? Yeah, he's a sophomore. Okay, good. This ought to be fun. He knocks that one in.
I think he's been about 50% from the line tonight. He has a sweet stroke, but just kind of drawn the front of the rim a couple of times on it. So Classen's holding on to the ball. Beggs is playing nice and slow.
15
fouls him again.
Yeah, 11 seconds
Yeah,
left.
it's going to put 3 to the line. And I think Grayson's going to pick up his 3rd.
Ask this coach if we can get Elijah Green.
Yeah,
on
let's take this off real
Ask
quick.
him real quick.
All right.
He said, "Yeah, sure."
Yep.
That was nice.
Yep, so we're going to have Elijah
How can he
Green.
say no to you? I don't know.
I can say no to me. I don't know.
All right, so yeah, well, this is the senior too. Now, I mean, he's had a heck of a game.
Yeah,
as well.
he's had a great game.
A lot of free throws.
Right. I think this is actually his 8th or 9th attempt at him.
Oh.
So he just draws that one off the front, claps his hands and says, you know what, I really should have made that one. I think he's going to come back take a couple bounces, do a little spin, catch his breath.
And money.
Knock it in.
All right, 11 seconds left. Beggs with the ball,
Beggs
running
is
down
the
court.
floor.
Martell Red.
Thinking he's going to take that one from deep.
Oh.
Yeah, just misses. Klassen's going to hold on to this ball. And that is a good job by Klassen, SAS, and Beggs. What a great basketball
You want
game.
to interview him really quick?
Yeah, let's go get Elijah Green here.
I'll get. Oh, you want me to interview? Okay. Okay.
Well, all right. That was a great job. Yeah, he'll be over
cool?
here in just
Okay.
a second. Before he comes over here, you guys are about to talk to Elijah Green. Elijah Green tonight, I believe, had 26 points.
Okay.
25 points, and
Okay.
we're going to get him over here. You played one heck of a game.
All right.
And you will get a chance to talk to some other people.
Just slide those right on him.
Yeah, here's Elijah Green.
All right.
Here you go, sir. Just put those on.
Hey, all right. So this is NobleBears.tv. Elijah Green, great job tonight, man.
Thank you.
I think we added it up. I think you had somewhere close to 26 points tonight. So great job.
Right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So you got season just getting started. How'd you feel like you played tonight?
I feel like I had a decent game. Big shout out to my teammates. They work as a team. We work real good together, and I feel like it was a great win today.
Well, very good. So who's next for you guys after you get out of the Christmas break, or do you have another game during the Christmas break? Do you know?
We play Northwest Classic coming back.
Okay.
It's our homecoming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be keeping an eye on you. Class 4A, you guys should make a lot of noise in Class 4A
Let's
this
go.
year.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
can
sir.
definitely see there's a lot of talent on your team, and looking forward to seeing you guys go a long way. So thank you for joining us at NobleBears.tv. Thank you for coming to the Den. What do you think about the place?
I really like it. It's actually pretty good. Nice little stadium. Pretty good floor to play on. I
Okay.
feel like pretty good execution today.
Well, NobleBears.tv, you can go back and watch the entire game. It's been archived. So you
Okay.
can go back and watch the game and how you performed, and you can see it slow down and the commentary between myself and Trevor. So
I'm gonna have
great
to go
job.
check it
One
out.
more
Thank you,
handshake,
thank you.
man. Absolutely. Go celebrate with your team,
All right,
man.
all right. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
All right, you too. Hey, that was Elijah Green, sophomore for the class in SAS. I thought I had that, actually, both of us together. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back here at NobleBears.tv. And thank you guys so much for joining us. Noble versus Wichita Falls Hershey coming up.
Of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Welcome back to NobleBears.tv. We are going to get started tonight with the Noble Bears versus the Wichita Falls, Texas Hershey team. They have played a lot of basketball, and so we're super glad that they are here with us tonight. They've made a long journey. I'm not sure if they stayed the night here because yesterday they played Classen, the team that we just watched. They won last night 57-42 against the Classen SAS team, who you could tell has a lot of gifted talent. And they look like they're going to make a big splash in Class 4A this year. And this Hershey team is, man, are they ever loaded? And they've played a lot of games. We're joined right now with our special guest and somebody that's been here before on the broadcast, and it is Eleanor. So thank you very much, Eleanor, for joining us. How was your Christmas?
It was really good. Actually, how was your Christmas, Matt?
Yeah, we had a great one. And as a matter of fact, we kind of celebrated again yesterday. We went to the Air Force game. So we had a chance to go watch Air Force play against Louisville, and Air Force won, so that was really the true gift right there.
Oh, yeah. Best gift of all.
Did you end up watching that game a little bit?
I saw a little bit. I saw the ending on TV.
All right. Well, Eleanor is a trainer with the team, and she helps with the football team as well as the basketball team. So tell us about some of the things that you do for the basketball team.
Well, pretty much just kind of sit there with my water and my kit in case anyone goes down, and tape a lot of ankles. It's probably the most exciting part.
All right. So there's always an ankle issue with basketball, isn't there?
Oh, yeah,
It seems like it constantly. Well, Eleanor, we thank you so much for joining us, and I know you love getting on the camera. So
my favorite part.
Yeah, that's the favorite part, right? All right. Is there anybody that you want to give a shout out to while you're on?
I want to say hi to my mom, even though she's probably asleep right now. But
what's your mom's name?
Christine.
Hey, Christine. Shout out from NobleBears.tv. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hey, is Brandy watching?
Of course.
Hi, Brandy.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, I'll get back to Trevor now.
Okay, thank you very much. Eleanor, again, in the house. And, Eleanor has been an awesome trainer and helping out. And, we've got several girls that are trainers that are on the sideline. But, that's another skill set that they go through and they help out. They go through it with our trainer, Mrs. Bates, and she's...
Let me correct you really quick. Coach Bates.
Coach Bates,
Yeah,
Rebecca Bates.
yeah.
She's a coach now.
Yes.
What does she coach?
Coach Bates. No, she's not a coach. She's a trainer.
Oh, but they call her Coach
yeah,
Bates.
she just prefers
Okay.
to be called Coach, so I want to make sure she gets called by
no
her proper
problem
name.
at all. No problem at all. As you can see, both teams are warming up right now. Noble Bears warming up here just to the north side of the den, and Wichita Falls Hershey is warming up on the left-hand side. Yeah, it should be a good game. So listen, folks, I know a lot of Noble fans are watching right now. I just saw the numbers, and they're very high. So a lot of Noble fans are watching online, but we're not going to have a scoreboard on the bottom of the screen. So I'm going to apologize right now. Don't call in complaining. I know you know my phone number, but if you want to, you can call in, and I don't know who you can complain to. Trevor's phone number. Let me give you the number here. Let me write the number
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please do not call me.
No, but we do apologize for that. We always have it, and we'll have it in other games. But this was a different setup. We actually ran both games, this one and the Classen and Beggs game. And so,
if you guys are just tuning in, you missed quite a good game.
Oh,
so
you really
Beggs
did.
and Classen, they took it down to the last minute. Classen ran away with it with about 50 seconds left. But until then, it was just back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
So, and I'm really thinking you're going to see something just like it
in this game here
in just a second.
All right.
So,
well, let's give them a little bit of rundown what we know about Wichita Falls. Hershey team. They have been able to play. Last time I looked, they've been able to play about 16 games already this season, and maybe after last night's victory over Classen, that may even have went up to 17 games. So what I have them as is 13-4. So they've only lost 4 games. They play competition all around the Dallas area. I've seen some of the games that they've played. They've definitely got a lot of competition they've been playing, and they're averaging 55 points per game is what they're averaging.
Yeah, it's quite a high average.
So the Noble Bears are definitely going to have to bring the points if they're going to keep up with this team. There's no doubt about it.
I will tell you, I was doing some thinking, and I think a really big key to the game, there's 2 of them.
Okay.
Limiting shots, so you have to rebound the ball. Offensively wise, it would be nice to have some rebounds, but I think you have to limit points for sure, second chance points.
Okay.
And another big deal for the Noble Bears is time of possession, as well as pace of the game. So whether they want to play fast or play slow, they need to control the pace to what they want to play.
Very good.
I think it's important that they control what they can control. And you can control something like that, how fast you want to play or how slow you want to play. So I think that's going to be a pretty important deal. And limiting time of possession. Once they have the ball, play good defensive stance. Do not play 5 minutes of defense and get out of rhythm on the offensive side. So I think that's going to be pretty important for the Noble Bears tonight. And we're going to be introducing Hershey first.
What do you think their
Hershey
mascot
Huskies.
is? Oh, I'm going to get you on that one, man.
No. Yeah, I guess. 00 Ernest Young is going to be one of your starters.
He's a senior,
5'11".
5'11".
I've heard he's the kid to watch out for. Yeah. Next is number 1, Jamarian Carroll.
Junior.
Following right behind him is number 3, Juju Clay.
Another senior.
Let's see who we got next here. We'll see who comes off the bench. It's going to be number 10, Jeremy Ingram, I believe.
All right.
And Jamel McFall. Let's see who that is. Number 30. Yep.
All right. So,
Jaleel. Why can I not speak? Excuse me.
It's okay.
Jaleel Minfield. There we go.
He's a senior, 5'7", 150 pounds.
Let's introduce your Noble Bears now. Matt Lorenz, you have the honors.
No, that's John Stokes that you can hear in the background. So it's number 1, junior, Brandon Harper, 5'9", junior, Brandon Harper. Numero uno.
Big time stud.
Oh, yeah.
Expect him to have a blast
Hey,
tonight.
look at Deuce. That'd be Austin Elmore, 5'9", senior guard.
And I'm telling you, he's going to really have to control the game tonight. He's going to be the one setting the pace and really taking care of business.
Number 11, Landon Miller, 6'7", junior. Very smart young man, smart with the basketball, plays super tough. And, of course, number 12, that would be QB1,
Fisher.
number 12, Colin Fisher.
Yeah. I guess we should say, I don't know if there's a thing for D1 pitcher, but Arkansas commit Colin Fisher
there you go.
is stepping onto the floor.
And number 21, Logan Kirby, sophomore. So we got a little bit of height for the Noble Bears, it looks like.
I think this is a really good mix.
I'm
for
excited
the Noble
about
Bears.
this game here.
I think having that group in, you got guys who can shoot. All of them play good defense. All of them rebound the ball well. But every guy has a different role on offense.
Yeah.
I think that really helps to score a lot of points early and often. We'll see what the Noble Bears can do here tonight. Landon looks around, looks to take a deep breath. Bears are ready to rock and roll. It's kind of quiet. You have quite a few Noble Bear fans. I don't think you have much fans from Texas coming down. You may have a couple parents, but I mean that's quite a ways from Dallas. I mean, 3 hours to watch a basketball
I hope
game.
they're watching. I hope that somebody's giving them a link in order to watch their kids play and stuff. If they've not,
if you are watching from Texas, thank you for joining us. We're glad that we can do this for your kids as well as our own, and we're very excited to be here announcing a good basketball game. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys from Texas. Boomer. Oh, did I say that?
Oh goodness, I was ready to capitalize for you. So even though you are from Texas,
you know a lot of people from Wichita Falls in the northern part of Texas. A lot of them are OU fans anyway.
I don't blame them.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Austin's a long. I think it's closer. I think it's closer to. I think it's closer to Norman than it is to Austin.
They could be
from
TCU
Wichita.
fans, Texas Tech
Yeah,
fans.
yeah,
Those fans are okay. Let's see, who else do we have? Hey, I know some Oklahomans too who are Texas fans.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's
let's
ship them south.
One guy in particular, I guarantee he's not watching, but I just love to say it because I pick on him all the time for it. Jared Matlock, biggest Texas fan I know.
He is definitely.
And I'm sure he loves Red River Showdown. So
it's not been his favorite game over the last several
while.
years.
Yeah, about 10 of them.
All right,
So-
now we're hey, I know
basketball time. Here we
I know
go.
football is kicking off in about 15 minutes for OU. I got it on record, so don't anybody share with us what the score is. Landon Miller looks to jump against number 1, and
Hershey's going to take the tip just on the baseline. Logan Kirby looks to be matched up against double zeros. It looks like the Bears are in a man offense right away, or a man defense right away. Hershey's moving it around, finds it at the top of the key. Everybody looks pretty locked in. Lots of help all over the place. That's going to be, I think, a charge almost automatically. And Colin Fisher's going to set his feet, and that's going to be a foul on number 3. That is Juju Clay going to pick up his first. Great job by Colin Fisher right there, getting his feet set.
All right.
Once he got to the rim. Once he left his feet, there was nowhere he could go.
Minifield checks into the game for number 23.
Yep, Hershey's going to bring the pressure right away. But it looks, gets the ball in bounds. Fisher's going to take it down the court. Finds Brandon just on the skip pass. I think that pass was meant for Landon Miller. Great job by Colin Fisher. 2 points.
Hey,
right
you
away.
saw that with the right hand, which
Right
he's
away.
a lefty. So, hey, that was the opposite
good
side for
basket
him.
by number 12, Colin Fisher.
7:20 left in the first quarter. Noble leads
Ball's
2-0.
rotated up top. It looks like a lot of down screening here by Hershey, trying to find something to get inside. Three-pointer pulled. Three-pointer just off the back of the rim. Great
Elmore
rebound.
with the rebound.
Looks to push it down the floor. Can't find anything. Landon Miller takes a jab, finds it up top to Brandon Harper, who's going to look to set up and run an offense here. Kirby holds on to possession. Yep. Finds it up top, looking to set up an offense as he gets talked to by Coach Bradley.
I don't think he liked the offense they were in.
I don't think he did either. Hershey looks pretty defensively sound so far. They're looking to play their rules pretty well, bringing a lot of pressure across the court. If I were the Noble Bears, I was about to say you got to find a way to get inside.
They're really they press the ball hard on the outside, so it's really tough already. You can tell Noble's having a heck of a time trying to see if they can get it down low.
I think that's going to be a challenge all night for the Noble Bears.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Pressure on the ball all night. Fisher's going to let him shoot, let him airball it, and Landon Miller's going to take it down the floor, looking to run the floor. Finds Fisher down low, and Fisher just off the side of the rim. Now Hershey's in transition, pulls a floater, and just off the back of the rim again. They can't seem to take the top off.
Big man Elmore, number 2, with the rebound again.
That's his, I think, third rebound already.
Takes it to the free
leader
throw
of the
line.
boards.
Looking for some help.
Yep.
There's pressure
Gets a
all
back
over.
Cut
Brandon
and
Harper.
An easy floater, and just off the back of the rim. Almost a travel. Double zeros gets it out.
Oh, he did good with that.
Yeah.
Good
Three
defense,
goes behind
Brandon.
his back, finds it. Top of the key, kind of taking some time to set a play, see what can happen here. Ernest Young is going to slow things down as the ball goes to the wing for a screen and roll. Screen comes, backside pass, and 2 points there. That was number 10.
All right, they knocked the cap off of it for themselves, so now it's a 2-2 ball game.
Yep.
5:14 left in the first quarter.
Yep. Logan Kirby looks to go to the rim, attacks. Landon Miller's got a three-pointer, just sends it too far. Yeah, Noble Bears need to get back in transition. I think that was a great bucket by number 3.
Juju Clay, senior.
Yep.
And there you go. So Coach Bradley just has had enough already. So the score's 2-4.
That was bad defense in transition. When you have 3 guys like that, somebody's got to stop the ball and not let them get inside. I think you need to force them to set up in a defensive stand. So I can imagine he's pretty upset about that one.
Well, you know him well, so
But hey, on the other side of things, great play by Juju Clay, right there, taking advantage of that and finding himself getting to the rim. So.
Hey, they know how to put up some points. Listen to this, folks. They have, again, you guys know that they're 13-4. They have scored 903 points already this year. They've only allowed 700 for their opponents.
That's
so they've laid the whoop down on some of those teams. So
yeah, that's quite a few points for playing 17 games, almost scoring 1,000 points already.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the Noble Bears can do.
Yeah, there you go. So Colin Fisher, number 12, looks to throw the ball in.
Yep.
Looking on the backside to Brandon Harper, number 1, who
Brandon Harper is going to get 2 free throws at it. Number 30. That is Jaleel Minfield. He's going to pick up his first foul as that sends Brandon to the line.
All right, Brandon Harper, number 1, to the free throw line. Looks to shoot his first free throw of the night. And splash. Nothing but net on that one, huh?
Easy peasy for him.
All right.
Easy peasy.
You know, as a guard, you always like to shoot those at the top of the key, free throw line. You know, you're looking right at the bucket. That's normally where you're at all the time when you're dribbling.
Yeah, and free throws, too, they help you get in a rhythm.
Yeah.
So that's always a good thing whenever you can find your rhythm that you want to play at. So it's going to be a turnover by Hershey, and it's going to be Noble Bear basketball.
That's a good way to play it. They made that skip pass across, and then.
Yeah, I think a lot of times turnovers like through your press don't necessarily come in the backcourt. It's nice when they do, and you're able to get your hands on the ball and get a steal right away. But I think it's also nice whenever you can get them in the backcourt and you get to set up in a full offense. So a lot of pressure coming. Great cut by Logan Kirby. He's trying to find his way to the rim. That's going to be a turnover by the Noble Bears as Hershey takes it down the floor. Gets to the rim, easy 2 points for Ernest Young.
Yep, Ernest Young with the 2. Nice layup by Ernest Young.
That was one of those where there was a lot of pressure just coming from everywhere. High screen up the floor. Elmore's going to take it up top, find Logan Kirby. A lot of cutting, and that's going to be another turnover by the Noble Bears. Pulls a jump shot from up top and sinks it for 2 more. The score is now Noble 4, Hershey 8, with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to play. There's a screen by Colin Fisher. And
Third turnover in a row.
Another turnover by the Noble Bears. Almost got it back.
There you go.
There it is back.
Brandon Harper makes a great pass to himself over to Elmore, who looks to lay it up
Easy
and
2
knock it
points
in.
by Austin Elmore.
3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. The score is 6-8. Noble 6, Hershey 8.
Yeah, it's a good job capitalizing by the Noble Bears. Having a couple turnovers in a row, able to get one back themselves and go score off of it. That's very good. Looks like a high screen coming. Past the top of the key, someone was out of position. And he's going to knock that down. Wide open three-pointer for Juju Clay.
Colin Fisher throws the ball into Logan Kirby. Bounce passes it over to 6'8". Landon Miller, I thought he might have stepped out of bounds, but it actually
I
is.
think they're going to call a
I think
push.
this official's
I think
going to.
they're debating it.
You know,
right
one
now.
of them said it was a body, and then the other one says, "Yep, he knocked it out of bounds." I mean, I saw his foot step on the line, so that's the reason I say that.
And
okay?
I wasn't sure if that was because of contact or because of him stepping out of bounds himself, and I think that's what they were talking about.
Okay. You know, at first, this official that stopped the play called it as a foul.
Yes.
You could tell.
And then
the
this
other
guy
one,
came in
yep,
and
it
said,
came
no,
down.
no.
Okay.
And then told him it was out of bounds. So
Coach Bradley definitely has had enough.
I think Coach Bradley's going to get a warning for the call he's still upset about on the other side.
All right. So here we go. We're going to
it should be Hershey ball. I think they're just going to repass it in, and we're going to see what happens here.
All right. You know, attitude of the team takes on the attitude of their coach. And that coach right now, Coach Bradley, is definitely fired up for this game. He's asked for it. He wants it really bad. He wants this game. He wants our boys to play super tough. And they definitely are playing hard right now.
Yeah, seeing competition from out of state is always good because every team plays differently. Even when you're in state, there's a whole nother sense whenever you play a team from Texas or a team from Kansas or somebody like that.
Absolutely. Looks like checking in the game is number 3, Trevor Wardrop, coming into the game. Looks like he's going to replace number 21, Logan Kirby, and Mason Crawford, number 24, is coming into the game for Colin Fisher. So, again, you replace Fisher with Mason Crawford, who adds another dimension to the down-low post. And, you know, the way he rebounds and plays defense, pretty tough.
Yeah, Mason's a great rebounder. He always does a really good job at doing his part. So,
you know, a 6-man off the bench, of course, is going to be number 3, the senior. Trevor Wardrop's coming into the game, and hopefully he can put some good things together. Juju Clay shoots from the top of the key, misses it, and guess who's there? Trevor Wardrop, who throws the ball forward. Brandon Harper throws the ball forward to Elmore, who
good bucket by
makes
Austin
Juju
Elmore.
Clay jump, and he shoots right up underneath him.
Let me correct you.
go
Ernest
for it.
Young, double zeros.
Oh, Ernest Young,
Yeah,
okay.
just jumps right over the top of him.
All right,
He was looking to get a block and couldn't get it because there was a big-time pump fake.
All right, well, they may be calling this one on Mason Crawford.
Yep. Nope, they're going to call that on
Trevor Wardrop.
No, I think they called it on number 3.
Oh, on
Juju
Hershey's
Clay. That's going to be his second foul. And
All
he's
right.
going to be checked out for number 21. And number 30 is going to be checking into the game for number 10. Number 21 is Steve Bobo, and number 30.
I can't wait to say that name.
Steve Bobo.
Yeah,
and
man,
Jaleel
that's awesome.
Minfield is also checked back into the game. He was a starter tonight.
Elmore looks like he's got a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
handles
a lot
it really
of control,
well.
A lot of control.
Brandon Harper at
Brandon
the
has a
three-point
shot on
line.
the outside, pump fakes it.
Decided not to pull the trigger on that one. Kind of surprised.
I think that was smart. I think they're gonna try and find something inside him. They haven't shot the ball just terribly amazing yet. They do normally heat up. It just takes a second. So I think that was smart not pulling the trigger right there and trying to find something inside like what they got.
Yeah, and Landon looked like that was a good shot for him, you know.
Yeah, he just happened to draw front rim. It was a very close one. I think he makes that in the next 2 or 3 times he shoots it. So
all right. Coach for Hershey's definitely hollering. Wants some movement, some action. So the score's 8-13. The visiting team is
I think they're gonna
ahead, and
I think they called a
that
foul.
was
I'm not
in
sure
two.
who that was on. Nobody jumped or touched him. I'm not sure who that called it. I think they called that on number 1, Brandon Harper. That's going to be his first foul, and that's going to put Ernest Young at the line for his and 1 finish.
See if he gets the three-pointer the
Yeah, we'll see.
old-fashioned way. And
Yes,
he does.
The score is now Noble Bears 8, Hershey 16 with 1:10 left in the game as Jake Williams checks in for Landon Miller. Noble Bears take it down the floor. Looks to be pressured the whole way. Good back cut, just right off the fingertips of Jake Williams. Big block by number 3, Trevor Wardrop.
And then Jake just tips the ball out of bounds after a great block.
Yeah, that was a big-time block by number 3, Trevor Wardrop, being able to stop the ball right at the rim and send it back the other way. Deep ball from Ernest Young. Wow. That was from quite a few feet back from the three-point line. Pressured at the top.
Number 5, Jake Williams with the ball. Over on the right side.
Yeah, he's
turned the
dealing
ball
with
over.
A lot of pressure. Someone needs to stop ball. There's a jump shot taken and made by Ernest Young again.
Man. Not sure about.
He's quite the ball player. He's been lighting it up so far. He started the game hot, and we'll see what he does. Brandon Harper takes a 3 at it. Just goes over the rim, and that's going to be Hershey ball.
Teams that play really good defense, you tend to shoot the ball a little bit faster. Your steps, you try to do those.
Just kind of some weird rhythm.
Yeah.
It's like when teams put a lot of pressure on you, your brain runs really fast, and Ernest Young takes a 3-point look and just barely misses the rim. Your score is Noble 8, Hershey 21 going into the second quarter. We'll be right back here on NobleBears.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, we are back here on NobleBears.tv. A few things being talked over in the huddle for the Noble Bears as Hershey's standing at midcourt ready to go. Your score is Noble 8, Hershey 21. The second quarter not started yet.
Well, give me your opinion on the first quarter. What did you think? Some good things about Noble were.
I think they played pretty good defense. I think there's been a couple of really good shots made by Hershey, but I don't think they're doing a terrible job defensively wise, and they're getting shots that they like on offense.
Right.
They're just not getting them often, and they're a little out of rhythm.
Okay.
I think if they can find the shot that they want more, like free throws, I think that the Noble Bears will get into a rhythm and really start scoring the basket like they normally know how to do. Because I haven't seen a game all year where the Noble Bears have scored 8 points.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Not even close. I think yesterday they scored 30 in the first quarter.
Honestly, the level of competition is a little bit different.
Yep, great job by Trevor Wardrop to start this quarter off right, get 2 points right there.
That was a good inbound play, too.
I think it's really important for the Noble Bears right now to cut some of this lead off early, go on a quick run, even a 4-0 run or an 8-2 run, I think would be really good here for the Noble Bears to help.
All right.
She's going to keep things slow. Finding somebody in the middle.
And Trevor Wardrop, the senior, comes in with an interception right there, and nice turnover.
Yep, Brandon Harper's going to back it out.
I don't like the hands on him. You got to get your hands off.
He had his hands on him the whole time. It's going to be called on number 2. That is Demarion Gatewood. He's going to pick up his first.
That would be.
Yep, and Demarion Gatewood is going to be checked out for number 3, Juju Clay.
That'd be the team foul 5. So.
Yeah, the Bears are getting close to the bonus. It's going to be a turnover by the Noble Bears on the inbound. And the Bears don't have numbers right now. Good rotation. Backside skip pass and a missed layup, a double missed layup.
Trevor Wardrop clears the rebound. Jake Williams, number 5, with the ball in his hand, top of the key, looks to throw over to Trevor Wardrop. Looks to make a move. Throws it over to Elmore on the side.
Jump
Harper
shot?
makes a jump shot,
Yeah,
kind of a
just off the
fadeaway.
front of the rim. I think they're going to call Jake Williams for a hand check. Just didn't move his feet fast enough. That's going to be his first foul. That should be the team third.
All right. So Logan Kirby, number 21, checks back into the game.
Checking in.
6 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half. Score is Hershey 21, Noble 10.
And that was a pretty bad turnover by number 3, kind of just missed him on the backside pass. So the Bears are going to take possession as they come up the court, getting a play from Coach Bradley. So I think they really need to score some points here. Seems to be set. Finds Trevor. Yeah, that should be a foul on number 3 again. He's going to pick up one right away. That's going to be his 3rd. Just when you're sealed off like that, I mean, you can't jump over somebody's back trying to take the ball.
Yeah, Trevor did a great job blocking him out there and made him pick up his 3rd foul as they both go up for the ball.
Right. If you got around him, then you have a chance not to get called for it. But I'm not sure what they're calling right there either. I think that's another foul on Hershey. Yep, they're going to call that on number 5, Princeton
That's their 7th
Brown.
foul.
Yeah, and I think
that's their 7th foul. There you go.
Yep.
1 and 1.
As
They
the
finally
refs
the
corrected,
official
I
just looks
think
at that. Sees
number
that.
1, Brandon Harper, is going to go to the line.
He was close over here by me. I made sure he heard.
Yeah.
That's their 7th foul.
Talk loud enough for him. So, no, these guys do a good job.
Oh, yeah, they knew
I
what
knew
they
they
were
knew
doing.
it. They just, I mean, when you get caught up in a game, too, I mean, when I'm playing, I don't think about it. I'll look over there and I'm like, oh, yeah, we should be in the bonus. But,
Brandon Harper steps the line.
yep, he's
and
automatic.
Busts his first free throw. Knocks it right in. Looks like Elmore's going to come into the game. Looks like he's going to replace Harper.
That's what I'm thinking. I think they said shooter,
and then
Brandon's
here
going
goes.
to just come off the left side of the rim on a second.
You said automatic on the free throw.
That's my bad. I jinxed him. Knock on wood.
Okay, all right. Maybe he didn't want to come out of the game was the deal. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Because if he makes it, they're going to stop the clock.
Yeah, they're going to stop the clock. They're going to take me out. I don't want them to take me out.
Yeah, I don't want to go out. Coach, don't take me out.
I'll give it 1 point for that.
Yeah.
All right, Jake Williams at the top of the key. That's pretty tall, guard at the top of the key when he's, already a 6'3".
The Bears need to rotate here. That was a good job. That's going to be out of bounds by Hershey, it seems. It's going to be Noble Bear ball as Colin Fisher and number 10 run after the ball.
And it looks like it's going to be Noble Bear basketball. And there you go. Elmore comes in the game for Brandon Harper. Number 5 comes out of the game for Hershey, and that is White.
Checked in for him is Demarion Gatewood.
Long
There's
pass.
a QB pass. The skip pass, the spin move, and just missed basket. Nice rebound by Trevor Wardrop. And he's going to get a foul, so he'll go to the line for 2. That's a great job by Trevor Wardrop, picking up a teammate and finding a way to get to the line and have a chance at 2 points. That was a really good job.
All the way around, even when he first fed Elmore with the ball right from the very beginning.
Yeah, Elmore made a good move. The kid played good defense, and Trevor said, "You know what? I'm going to help you out." He said, "Please let me go get this ball for you." He's going to get his own rebound. It seems
He did know he missed that one. He came after it pretty hard.
Yeah, he knew right away. There was a fight for the ball, and it's going to be Hershey ball. The Bears look to be in a press right now. A 1-2, 1-1 it seems. We'll see what Hershey can do against this press. They passed and moved the ball pretty well. Break it pretty quick, and a nice play by Colin Fisher to get right to the rim. So the Noble Bears are running in transition.
Logan Kirby with a great rebound. Brings it all the way out to Jake Williams, who looked at a great shot there.
Yeah,
I thought
that was a really good look at it. Clanks 3 sides of the rim and just bounces right out.
All right. Looks like checking back into the game is Landon Miller.
Yeah,
trying to get back in.
Calls a play. And another good defensive play by Colin Fisher on the shot. Kirby's running the floor once again. Goes to the rim and is going to get 2 free throws.
Nice aggressive play by number 21,
that
coast to coast.
On number 1, Jamarian Carroll.
He goes and gets the rebound down on this end, takes it all the way down the other end.
Yeah. That was 2 great defensive possessions by Colin Fisher, being able to get to the ball and find a way to protect the rim.
Well, Hershey's taking a timeout, and we'll take it with him here at NobleBears.tv. Thank you for joining us tonight.
it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
All right, we are back here at NobleBears.tv. There's 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. The Bears 11, Hershey 21. It's a 10-point game as Logan Kirby steps the line for 2 free throws.
You know, Logan Kirby, another one of those guards that likes the front of the rim just like that. I like the rotation of the ball.
Middle of the rim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there was any rim on that one. I think it hit the bottom back part and just dropped.
Free throw, top of the key. That's his money spot
Fast,
right
easy
there.
rhythm. 2 points for Logan Kirby.
The sophomore, number 21, Logan Kirby, with some good rebounds already and some aggressive play. So
I think that was a kick ball. I don't think they're going to call it. Top of the key, pump fake. And this ball's going to stay outside, I think.
That's a wraparound
around Fisher's
pass.
back. Didn't connect, though. Austin Elmore's taking it down the floor.
Over to Trevor Wardrop. Oh, I thought he was
Trevor
gonna
looks
pull.
to shoot it.
Colin Fisher with the 2.
And 1.
Yeah.
And 1 by Colin Fisher. That's his 4th point tonight, looking to get his 5th. Bears are on a 4-0 run right now. We'll see if it can be a 5-0 run. Colin Fisher connects a free throw. Score is 15-21. Noble down 6 with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Fisher dribbles.
Lefty. Oh, it went on the left side of the rim. Just hoping he'd make that old-fashioned 3.
Ernest Young is going to take it up the floor here. He's going to find Jaleel Minfield over on the wing, back to him. Kind of surveying the court, kind of seeing what he likes. Seeing the Bears have changed defenses. Wanted to see it for himself.
Little push there on the baseline.
I think they're going to call that on Trevor Wardrop. That's going to be his first foul.
Oh, is that his first or
Actually,
second?
I think that is his second foul, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I may have made a mistake. So it's a pretty cheap foul. They're going to call Colin Fisher for that. Just kind of got sealed off, and he got a pretty easy layup. And
okay,
it's going to be a and 1 look at it for number 1, Jamarian Carroll. So Fisher's going to check out here.
How many fouls does that make for Fisher? 1 or 2?
1.
Okay.
Colin Fisher has 1 foul.
A lot of times, coach doesn't take a
rebounded back to number 1.
One of his starters out unless
2
he's
points.
got 3 in the first half.
Yeah. Landon Miller's taking the ball at the court, going to pass it back to Elmore. Let him set it up.
The 6'8", number 11.
I think
Landon Miller needs to get hot.
I was about to say,
second.
I think they need to find a way to get him the basketball and at least give him a chance to get hot. The ball's been
this ball is just being out here on the outside. It's not. There's no penetration, and they're not breaking, cracking the egg
credit
at
to
all.
Hershey. They've put a lot of pressure at the ball. It's hard to feed it inside when your brain's moving quick, and you have to make sure the ball's the most important thing.
Right.
Whether you can feed it inside or you just have to feed it somewhere where they're giving it to you, protecting the ball is the most important thing. So Logan Kirby makes his first one.
That's a lot of fouls on the Hershey team now. That's their 10th foul.
Do you know who that foul was called on?
Did you get a name on the foul?
Yeah, but I don't think we got a name on that foul. You'll have to excuse us. Ernest Young's going to take it up the court, just walking it up.
3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first half or the second quarter. Hershey with the ball out front. They've got the lead. They're at 25. Nobles at 17.
Skip pass to a jump shot. Just hits both sides of the rim and bounces out. Landon Miller's going to look to push the pace here.
It's good to see the ball in his hands.
Trevor looks to pull it. You know he wants to.
Yeah, Landon Miller jumped in front of him to make the screen, and he ends up calling a foul on him. Yeah, absolutely. No, it was a foul. You know, it's a pick play in order for him to get the ball over on the outside wing, and Landon jumps in front of him. Didn't really touch him much, though.
I don't think so. I think his feet were he didn't get set in the right spot right away, and at least he makes up for it with a great block. So that was a great block by number 11, Landon Miller, to make up for a mistake. Gives him the ball right back. Goes for a layup. Puts a little jelly on it.
That was kind
of a little bit of jelly right
nice
there
spin.
by number 3, Trevor Wardrop.
All right. Brandon Harper said, come on, let's go. Let's play some D. And
Yeah,
so
there we go.
enough, Logan Kirby
Kirby's
said,
in on
okay.
it. He buys in.
Oh.
Looks like,
that's a big
some
reach around.
contact, and then
Yeah,
I think
that's
they're
a
going to
big
call
reach
number
around.
1 for a reach. It's a foul on Brandon Harper, his second.
That was a big reach around there.
Yeah.
He wanted that ball so bad on that rebound.
Right.
That's going to give them the
Yeah,
the
they're gonna
bonus
put
as well.
them in the bonus. I think that's going to put, I believe, number 30 to the line for a 1-and-1.
So if you guys are watching at home, the score is Hershey 25, Noble 19. 2 minutes left in the first half.
Just hits the back of the rim. Misses. Ball is going to be dished to Landon Miller. Out to Logan.
Makes
Looks
a
to go
good
to
move over on the
rim.
left-hand side. Gives up on the play, but then
Nice.
comes right
Gets it
back.
Trevor Wardrop knocks almost.
Hit the top of the
It
backboard.
took
I thought it was going to come back down
took a
in.
couple tries at it. I think they should have called that out of bounds.
Maybe so.
But I guess they're going to let it play, and that is going to be a three-pointer by number 30, Jaleel Minfield.
Not a lot of threes have been hit tonight, that's for sure.
The only one that's hit him so far is Ernest Young.
Ernest Young.
He had a buddy that hit him, and I don't think the Noble Bears have been able to
not at all.
connect from outside at all.
And that's just
And
really
that's a
weird
strong
to
part of
see,
their
right?
game.
I know it.
Yeah, I mean that's a strong part of their game. So I'm sure they'll correct a few things and they'll start to heat it up. I think it'll be a totally different scoring ball game. The Bears, I don't remember a time where they haven't scored 20 in a quarter. So
1 minute, 30 seconds.
Yep. Brandon Harper steps up, plays good defense as Austin Elmore gets the rebound and takes it down the floor. Finds Landon Miller outside. He'll start us
That's
off.
a air ball.
Just finds it
Bad.
off the back of the rim.
That thing didn't even come close.
Hey, he seems a little out of rhythm tonight.
I thought it was going to knock it down. That's his good spot out there.
He's money from the left wing.
Man, I'm telling you.
I don't normally see him miss much from the left wing, but it happens.
Yeah, I guess so.
It happens. You can't be hot forever. You'll burn up. So he's got to. I'm sure he'll start connecting here in the second half. I know
All right.
him well enough.
All right, 28-19. Nobles getting it handed to him right here in this first half. So let's just
Trevor
see if they
Wardrop
can
calls
close
the
out
play.
with 1 minute, 11 seconds left in the first half.
Trevor Wardrop clears out, finds Landon Miller, gets a hand to the face. Austin Elmore shoots just off the back of the rim. Hershey's going to take the ball down the floor. Nobody's picked up ball just yet. The high post. I think they've teed up. I think that's Coach Bradley they teed up, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see what he says.
You ever feel like sometimes
Yeah, they're going to call Coach for the technical.
maybe that's going to get his team fired up here in the beginning of the half?
I always know, as a player, if I ever had a coach who was really up in my grill to a ref, I have to defend him.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I mean, there's a technical foul. I mean, if you're Hershey, you're saying, great, we get 2 free throws of the ball. But if you're Noble, you're almost saying, great, it's time to take care of business. We
Step
have
up.
to
Let's
we have
go.
to protect our coach. There
You
should
bet.
be no reason for him to have to argue with a referee.
There you go.
So Ernest Young's going to knock down 2 free throws, his first 2 points of the half.
See how much fun that name is? I can hear his coach say, hey, Bobo, get up on this wing.
Steve Bobo. Bobo.
It's a
good
fun.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's good
fun.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
going to be dished in. Here we go.
We've got
If you're the Bears, you got to be fired up.
45 seconds left in the first half.
Back to the top of the key. Ball's getting swung around pretty quick. It's dished all the way around. The ball's getting moved pretty fast. Trying to split this zone. That's going to be 3 seconds in the lane.
Hey.
That's a good turnover.
That was on
pretty
Ingram.
lucky turnover. Yep.
Senior Ingram.
Yeah, this is going to give the Noble Bears a chance to go score the basketball.
28 seconds left.
Yep, Trevor Wardrop's trap's coming towards him. Takes it himself. They should call a blocking.
But hey,
They're gonna call a charge. I don't think that's a great call. I didn't see any feet set.
No.
He ran just right in front of him, and then they called for a charge.
And a lot of times when that official just says it so adamantly, you just got to give in. You go, okay, I guess you really saw that.
Yeah. He was very forceful about that charge. I don't know. That was tough. I think Trevor Wardrop's just really strong, and it kind of looked like he hurt that player a little bit, maybe. So I'm sure he's fine, but just a strong guy and knocked him over. There's 10 seconds left. Score is 19-30. Looks like Logan Kirby seems to be getting up in his grill. Takes an offset three, and the Bears are just going to hold on to this ball. And we are going to go into the half. Your Noble Bears 19, Hershey 30 as we wrap up the second quarter.
Yeah, that was a fast half, it felt like.
That was a very fast half, I think.
I think they're trying to get home to the OU game. What do you think?
It was only an hour and a half, so we'll see what happens here in this second half. We're going to take a break here on NobleBears.tv.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Welcome back here at NobleBears.tv. So glad that you guys have joined us tonight. The score again is 19-30. We're at halftime, and the Hershey team from Wichita Falls came into town, and they are definitely giving it to the Noble Bears. I mean, we asked for a lot of competition, and they have brought it. But join with me tonight is linebacker. Ended up having to play a little bit of safety this year, but is Caden Dominy. Thank you so much for joining NobleBears.tv. I appreciate it, man. Welcome. You enjoying some basketball, I guess?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
This is my second game I've been to this year. I haven't been in much, but.
Did you come to the first game of the season whenever the Bears ended up winning that game just like on the last second kind of shot and stuff?
Who was that against? I think I did come to that.
Chickasha.
Yes, I did come to that. So I came to Chickasha, Duncan, and then this game.
Oh, okay. Well, very good.
Chickasha, that game got intense and stuff.
Yeah.
It got crazy out in the parking lot, too. Did you hear about all that stuff?
Well, I just heard that there was some type of something that happened. I did. But,
yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. Yeah. Hey, we keep it all positive here on this network, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about that.
How was your Christmas break, sir?
It was great. Just a normal Christmas break. I mean, didn't really have anything going on, really. I mean,
Gotcha.
Not much.
I saw a couple offers come in. So in case you guys don't know, Caden plays football. Been an awesome participant on the football team every single year since he's been here, so long as I can remember. I remember you as a little kid playing. So as long as I can ever remember, you've been playing football, and you've gotten several scholarship offers. Talk to us about those.
So over the break, I got McPherson, and then Bethel was the recent one, Bethel College, and really right now I'm narrowed down to Arkansas Monticello and SWOSU and Kansas Wesleyan.
Have you been to Arkansas Monticello yet? Have you
yes,
seen?
I have.
Is that beautiful?
It's nice. It's really nice. I love it.
Yeah, they call that the nature state for a reason, man.
They call it the nature state.
The nature state.
It's beautiful.
It is.
It's
I don't care where you really go in that state. It's almost all four corners is beautiful.
Yes, it's so pretty.
I'm a fan of Arkansas for sure. You know, my middle daughter was born in Arkansas.
Really?
Yeah, we lived in Bryant, Arkansas, and
Bryant,
which is real close to Little Rock. It's like kind of like Oklahoma City, Yukon, Mustang. You know, and that's kind of the same way. It's like Little Rock, Bryant, Benton. Can't tell where one ends, the other one begins.
Awesome.
But yeah, she was born in Little Rock, and we lived there for quite a while. And I thought we would stay there because I love the fishing and I love the golf there, and it was like perfect.
Yeah, I bet it's beautiful on the golf courses.
Oh yeah,
I bet it's so
nice
pretty.
Ones. I golfed some of the top courses in the state while I was there. I just loved it. So enough about me. About you. So are you feeling like you're leaning a certain direction, Caden? Or are you, tell us how you're feeling right now about this.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm going to figure it out by, of course, the end of January because the second signing day, when is it, February 3rd?
I believe it is, sir.
So, I have to figure it out by then.
Yeah.
So end of January, mid-January, I'm going to make a decision.
How many letters and calls are you getting on a daily basis? All the time, huh?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, well, that's good,
More
though.
than you think.
know, those coaches know you're a good athlete, you're smart. You ever made a B in your life?
Yes.
You have?
Yes,
Okay, all right. So
yes, I have.
He had to think about that. He was like, yeah, back in the 6th grade.
Yeah. No. Freshman year, I had a C. And I remember that did not go well at my house.
I bet Dad was not happy about that.
They were not happy about that. But there hasn't been very many.
I'd be scared of Mama more than Dad about the grades.
Yeah, no. She's always on me about it. She works at the school. So
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Yeah, you can't do anything about it. She knows everything. Yeah.
She probably knew that C was coming. Well, it's a good lesson learned, for sure. A lot of kids don't see that grades are the most important part about getting scholarships. There's not a college in America today that wants some dummy to come to their school, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
They want you to represent. So, hey, I'm letting you know, NobleBears.tv, very proud of you, your performance that you put on this year. I know you struggled with a couple of injuries. And on top of that, you played out of deadgum position all year. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
you're
that
right.
got a little wild.
It did, but that was because you were having to cover for people that were injured. You were, covering for your team.
But I love it. I love second of it, and I wish I had more high school football. But I mean, it's over. But like, I don't regret any of it. Like it's amazing.
Good. Well, you're going to leave your legend at a college somewhere. So I'm super proud of you. I'm super proud to have known you. I hope you take my advice that I gave you about your decision on how to go to college and where to go. I hope you take that to heart, my friend, and think about what I said to you up there in that room that day.
Yes,
so
sir.
I love you, man. Take
Love
care
you,
of
man.
yourself, and thank you again for joining NobleBears.tv, brother.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
He was a great smile. Yeah, that was awesome.
That's good stuff. We are back here. That's good stuff.
What did he say?
We're talking to the coaches from Texas right now, and
Yeah.
I hear we are OU fans. So, Boomer Sooner.
Well, I think, what do you think this gives it away?
Yeah, no, he had to say something. He couldn't say, go Texas. That's how you start fights, man.
That's how you start fights,
Yeah.
right? I hear you. That's
Well,
funny.
Hershey's going to pass the ball in here as Brandon looks to make a defensive play. Key to the game to finish. I mean, you got to score points. I don't think there's anything else
Just
to
gotta
it.
hit a three.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how or when or whatever. You got to score.
And you got to block out, too.
Yep. I think that was number 1 right there with those points. This is Jamison Carroll. He's going to score 2 right away.
All right.
Kirby's gonna
Logan
take it up
Kirby.
top. Yep. Finds Fish outside. He's going to take a shot at it.
That's not the 3 points we were needing right there.
Yep, ball's at the top. Looks at the high post. Backside skip pass.
That's
and
his
2
4 points right here. Back to back.
Yeah, he's got 2 of them back to back. Pretty uncontested.
Yeah, and you're going to need to bring Landon Miller in order to stop that down low already.
Yeah, just to have that length. Yep. Colin Fisher's going to go down low, use his body. Just gets tipped. Wardrop has to put back at it, just misses. Euro step by Hershey, and it draws front rim. Bears got a rebound right now. That's another second chance point. Juju Clay knocks that one in. Bears got a rebound. Got to be aggressive. You got to come out really wanting to score points, and it seems like they haven't exactly wanted to do that yet.
Score is
But that can
19
change.
to
Kirby's going to
36.
take a shot at it. Just draws back rim. Can't seem to buy a three-pointer right now. Goes up. Fisher's going to go to the line for 2. I'm thinking that's going to be called on number 3. It looked like he had got his hands
30.
caught in there.
30.
They called that on 30?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's going to be called on Jaleel Minfield. He's going to get his second foul. Colin Fisher's going to go to the line here.
Hey, I thought that we were going to at least get into the 20s. Off that
Yeah,
one.
this is very, very unoccasional for the Noble Bears. They've seen some pressure through multiple games, not just from Hershey, and they've scored well against it. The Bears just aren't finishing right now. They'll take the top off, and then it'll be a score fest. I'm calling it. Got to manifest it.
All right, here we go. Colin Fisher's going to
lead
start
the
it
way.
right now. Jeez, old Pete. And then he hit
Nothing
the
but
rim.
net. Nothing but net.
Nothing but net. Yeah.
That's
Bottom
right.
of the net.
The Bears just got to find a rhythm somehow, some way. Yeah, that can't. The ball was. Yeah, it's going to be white ball. They passed the ball in, and then he stepped out of bounds.
No. They handed off. He was out of bounds, and then the other kid came out of bounds.
I don't think he was out of bounds. Is I think how that works, because he's allowed to do that. He's allowed to, like if the ball's out, he's allowed to if he was able to run baseline.
Hey, look at
Landon
there.
Miller's going to go get 2 right away.
Landon Miller down low with Brandon Harper. Nice
Brandon
assist.
Harper with the steal. A bad decision by Logan Kirby. There it is. Another great play by Brandon. He's going to go get himself 2 more points. It should be. Came down pretty hard into the back. I'm holding the finger. Almost looked like he jammed the finger. But he's going to go get his chance for an and one. That's Juju Clay's 4th foul. Starter Juju Clay, he's going to have to get checked out pretty quick. He hasn't been very smart about when he's fouled or how he's fouled. So he's going to have to come out of the game and make sure he doesn't pick up his 5th right away into the 3rd quarter.
All right, Brandon Harper to the line. This is his 4th free throw.
He's just going to miss it off the left side. So puts the pressure on. He's ready to go get the ball back. He's normally great from the free throw line. That goes to show you how the Noble Bears are out of rhythm. Ball's dished inside and put in by number 10, Jermaine Ingram. That's his 4th point of the night. Brandon's trying to call something. Nobody seems to be moving. Landon dishes it to Logan Kirby. Ball's up top, trying to call an offense still.
There we go. Over to Landon Miller.
To Landon Miller with a hook shot. Nothing but net. So tries to pull a fade away and just comes up short. I think they're going to call. There seems to be some controversy. It's going to be Noble Bear ball.
All right, Noble Bears basketball down low. And
some screens set, trying to get sealed off and sealed in. They're going to, I'm not sure they called. I think there was a timeout called by Coach Bradley.
Yeah.
Just before that bucket happened.
We'll take it here with them at NobleBears.tv.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school.
All right, we're back here at the Den. Great night for basketball. Scores 23-38. 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Noble Bears are down, but they're fighting hard.
And before you think, I think the Bears have been a little outplayed tonight for the most part. Haven't been able to really make shots. Had some pressure on them, but this game is still not even close to being out of reach.
I don't know.
It's a 15-point game.
You know, as hard as the Bears can get when they shoot the ball, they're in any game.
Yeah, for the Noble Bears, it's 5 possessions. Whenever they're really on from the 3-point line, it's a quick 5 possessions, and they're tied it up. So
there's a nice turnover by Jake, and then he turns right back around and comes down the other side, and then knocks it off his knee to knock it out of bounds. So
he made a good play on the defensive side, and then just happened to slip through his fingers.
Yep, it sure
So
did. Or slipped through his knee.
Slipped through his knee, I guess. It came off his knee. So let's see if he can get another one. So see if they can make another good defensive play. It's going to be a skip pass. Bears in a great rotation right there with a good defensive stop.
I didn't like that walk at all, nor did the official.
Call a travel on it. Number 10 doesn't understand, but ref does. He got happy feet.
All right, Trevor Wardrop comes into the game for Logan Kirby. And Colin Fisher, number 12, throws the ball into Austin Elmore. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Scores 23-38.
All it takes for the Noble Bears is one. They got to find just one bucket to go in, a good shot. And I think this is going to change the ball game. That was a good look at it.
Good defense too.
Yeah, great defense. Yep, Ernest Young is going to walk this one up. Finds it in the corner. Looked like he wanted to shoot it for a second. He's still looking like it, but then looks away as he says he knows better. Pump fake and a miss.
All right, Trevor Wardrop with the ball. Looks to throw it back over to Brandon Harper to run the offense. Throws it over to Jake in the corner.
Jake wants to shoot it, decides not to. Looking to catch a screen as he decides against it.
All right, Colin Fisher with throw down low to Jake Williams.
I was about to say, it looked like a little bit of contact there. That's going to be called on blue 10. That is Jermaine Ingram, his first.
So checking back into the game for the Hershey team is Gatewood and Brown.
Yeah,
Princeton Brown, number 5.
Checking out Jamarian Carroll and Jaleel Minfield.
So Princeton Brown, this will be the he's got 1 foul for the night so far. Okay, all right. So he's been.
I think if you're the Noble Bears right here, you need to start getting really aggressive. I think you need to get a little aggressive here. Find a way to almost create contact. If you take fouls, it's okay. The only person who's in foul trouble right now is Trevor Wardrop, and he's got 3 of them. Other than that, Brandon Harper has 2, Colin Fisher has 1, Jake Williams has 1, and nobody else has a foul. So I think if you're the Noble Bears, you need to really get aggressive and put pressure on yourself. I think you have to find a way to create turnovers and move from there. Maybe that'll get some things going if you can get to the free throw line a little bit, get some outside looks that are pretty wide open. I'm sure they'll connect.
Absolutely.
Just get in transition. Like I said earlier, a key to the game was to control the pace, and I don't feel like they've done a good job of that at all tonight.
Gotcha.
And so I think it's very important that they create their own pace, create their own momentum, and let it carry them on.
Well, that was a timeout by the Hershey team, so that leaves them with 3 left, and that's 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the third quarter. With the score 23-38. That's a lot of threes.
So the third quarter, 3 fouls for Hershey, 3 timeouts for the Bears, 3 timeouts for Hershey. 3 minutes and 33 seconds, 23-38. Should have been 33.
Yeah, it would have been 33. It would have been
cooler.
way cool.
Yeah, because then we'd look at the clock, it'd be 3-3, 3-3-3, and continue from there. Yep, Hershey's going to take this ball up, getting rid of a 3.
Throw it to the high post.
Yep.
Trevor Wardrop, he comes back and
good defensive
protects
play.
Down low, you bet. Austin Elmore with the ball at court. He goes over to Jake. Trevor Wardrop surveys the court. Jake Williams would have pulled that in about 90% of the games he would have played. I don't know why. They just close hard on the defensive side of it. So
the ball's being moved around really good, though, wearing out the defense a little bit.
There's the shot right there.
Yeah,
and that's a good-looking shot, too.
That's the first 3 of the game for the Noble Bears, and it comes by Brandon Harper.
Couldn't have come at a better time. Score 26, Hershey 38.
Yeah, that was a great time to score a bucket. You really needed that one, especially this late in the third quarter to kind of get things started. Hopefully that can start some momentum.
And they really moved the ball around pretty good.
Yeah, they did.
That
was a great offensive possession, not only because they scored, but because they really got the defense moving.
Look at here.
He's about to heat up.
And then he just said, all right, I'll take another 3.
Yeah, Brandon Harper says, my turn. Time to rock and roll. You can tell he's in his zone. He hasn't looked away from the ball, and he's ready to get it back and go score 3 more. That's gonna be a charge. It should be nice.
Yeah, and he's had his feet set the whole time, so there was no way.
From the time number 2 was at the free throw line to the time he connected with Colin Fisher just below the rim.
They shouldn't feel bad about that. That's his signature move.
I've seen him do it time and time again.
I know it. Try to come into the paint. He's going to be there waiting on you.
I don't know how he does it. He's just big enough to take up space, so he does a great job. Well, the Bears now are on a 6-0 run. Scores 29-38. Have cut it into single digits. Looking to score 2 or 3 more. I think you turn this into an 8 or 9-0 run. You've really got something going on, and you're closing into 5 points.
Number 3 takes another foul.
And that's going to be his 5th. Number 3, Juju Clay, is going to be out of the game. I'm thinking he
came right in and is stepping right out.
Yep.
So it was it's a tough guard. Brandon and those guards are, they are definitely a tough guard for sure. So.
Yeah, Brandon Harper's no easy task.
Absolutely
neither is
not.
Austin Elmore. So they're both just very good about where they hold the ball. They kind of show it to you.
Yeah.
Like, here, you're more than welcome to take it. And then they say, just kidding. And then they find ways to make them pick up team fouls.
He had a good game, though. I mean, you got to give him credit. You know, Juju Clay, man, he definitely stepped in the game right away and made a lot of impact. So
yeah, he had 7 points in the game and
a lot of assists too, and a lot of defensive.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
some good defensive
yeah.
plays. Even though he had 5 fouls, I mean that happens to the best. I'm thinking they're going to call a body foul on number 1, Brandon Harper. That's going to be his 3rd.
All right, so now guards are getting a lot of the fouls now.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a pretty good play by Ernest Young. Brandon was in a great position to play defense. I'm not sure who they're going to call that on.
There you go. Here's the call.
It's a tough one. They're going to call that on
21.
Colin Fisher. I'm not
His fingers
sure.
were reversed. He went like he did
Yeah,
21, not 12.
I'm not sure about that one. Colin Fisher didn't leave his feet or go into him. I don't know.
I don't know.
But-
Who's this to the line?
Right.
Number 10.
Yep.
That's right in for the Hershey Ingram. So that'll be his 3rd point for the night. No, I'm sorry, his 5th.
Game just extended back out to double digits with a minute 13 in the 3rd quarter. It is now Noble 29, Hershey 40.
It's just amazing to not see Landon Miller on the court with
Right,
it
with how-
being,
with
and,
how
and then
well
us
he's
making
done
comebacks.
From the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Fisher
Good
takes
job
a jump
with
shot.
Fisher. Yeah, that was a great move. Just missed the
Yeah,
shot.
gets
That's
a
it.
little anxious. He's been just a little off the rim, kind of all different places. He just can't seem to really find the part of the rim he likes and hasn't gotten the lucky bounce tonight. So
The blockout's got to happen
Yep.
first before
Yep.
you can do that. I mean, just got to block out.
yeah, Jake's going to pick up a foul too. That's his 2nd. And number 1 scores the 2 points.
Here we go. Landon Miller coming in the game. Trevor Wardrop coming out. Jake Williams coming out. And so that brings in Mason Crawford, number 24. So there are a lot of bigs on the court right now for the Noble Bears.
And with getting out rebounded, I don't think that's a bad call.
No.
They haven't really controlled the pace well. I think you play big and make sure they don't get second chances
Like
at it.
that right there.
Just as
Third chance.
That should be Noble Bears ball.
All right.
Hershey's going to knock it out. A good break for the Noble Bears. Fisher's going to inbound it.
That official was standing in my way. I couldn't tell, you know,
What happened.
how he got around.
Elmore's going to take it down the court, making a move. Seems like they're making Landon's just out of rhythm tonight. The pressure's been put on him. Anybody who's guarded him on ball has been all the way up in his grill, and he's just not in a great rhythm tonight. Always a 4th quarter, though.
Yep. there's
Always a
a
4th quarter, though. I know there's sometime he's going to heat it up. You got to know it. But it starts on the defensive side. Got to play good defense. Landon Miller really needs to take a deep breath and find his rhythm. It seems the Bears have set up into their man and a big-time help man. The score is Noble 29, Hershey 42, and we are going to be entering the 4th quarter in a 13-point ball game. We'll be back here on NobleBears.tv.
Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Okay, we are back here at NobleBears.tv. You know, folks, Noble has scored in their game so far 50. They've scored 85 against Duncan. They've scored 67 against Luther. They've scored 85 against Little Axe. They scored how many?
They scored 82 against Beggs yesterday.
Last night against Beggs. And
that just goes to show you the rhythm they've been out of. They haven't scored anything less than 50 points, and right now they're at 30. So just been a little out of rhythm.
But still, you got to give, of course, Hershey a lot of cred for playing tough defense. They're not allowing them to get into the paint at all. They're not allowing them to get into.
They've kept them really spread out, played really good help defense. Very fundamentally sound basketball team.
And this is what it looks like. There was like a push off on this.
Yeah, they're going to call that on Brandon Harper. I think that's a tough call to make. I've seen Hershey do it quite a few times.
Right.
I don't know. That's a tough call. But Brandon Harper's going to check out of the game and check it in for him. Number 21, Logan Kirby.
That's his 4th foul. Brandon, I mean, they got to protect him, make sure that he can finish the game. There's 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. The score is 29-42. Pressure on the outside.
Yep,
and of course, the signature move of there
doesn't happen to work that time. Yeah.
You know, he went
Tough
to the
call.
right of him.
Yep, tough call. That's a turnover by the Noble Bears. Hershey's running in transition.
And looks like
It's
there's a
gonna be
travel call.
Travel again by number 10. That's his second one within a few minutes. His feet are just moving really fast. I think there's been another technical foul. I'm not sure who
All right.
won.
Let's see what the officials say because they've kind of stopped play.
I think we're going to listen in. I don't know who they called that. Who they called the technical on.
They pointed down to
the
the bench.
They pointed down to the bench, yeah. Somebody on the bench, whether it was a coach or a player. I'm not sure who exactly, but I know someone mouthed off.
Yeah. Ernest Young at the line. He misses his first free throw or
puts his hand up in the air just to make sure he knows he can make it. He's going to take a bounce. He's going to miss the second one.
All right.
He started off the game very hot. He had 12 points in the first quarter and hasn't found the rim since the second quarter.
All right. So be thinking about your Noble MVP of the game, Trevor. No matter what the score is, we need to find one to interview here at the end of the game. So it's already the 4th quarter, 7 minutes left.
Of course, I'm sure I got somebody in mind.
Okay.
I know someone who's been playing really good defense. So.
All right.
No, I wouldn't say anybody offensively. Nobody scored the ball very well. But
Not yet.
I got a guy defensively. Not yet.
Not yet.
You're exactly right. Score is 29-44. Noble down.
And it just seems like anytime they want to just, take it inside that they're able to do so. Anytime they want to, where they keep us out.
Is where they attack in.
Yep. Elmore with the ball. Looks like he's going to get a screen on the top of the key. Good help by number 10.
You can just tell that's very fundamentally sound. There was 3 guys coming to help on the screen.
Landon Miller with
Landon
a nice
Miller's
jump
gonna
shot.
shoot over the top and score.
That'd be 31-44. Noble Bears are down by 13 with 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, those are his 4th points of the night. Well, that's a guy you really want to heat up.
Did you say those were his 4th points?
4th points of the night.
Okay.
There's a step back 3-pointer by Ernest Young. That's 3 points for him. So we talked about him being cold just a second ago.
And that'd be
Logan Kirby off the back of the rim. Hershey's looking to run in transition again.
Logan Kirby stops the ball, top of the key. Looks like they're going to
Kirby's got a count going on him.
Little trap.
Plays good defense. Goes away from the screen. Yeah, left a big gap. He's going to take his shot from the 3-point line and nail it. That's number 30, Jaleel Menfield, knocking down a 3-pointer. The score just went from 13 points to 19 points just off of 2 threes. If you're the Noble Bears, you got to find a way to limit points when you're trying to catch up. I mean, you have to create turnovers. You haven't had but 5 fouls. I think you've had 7 fouls in the game. You have fouls to give.
Right.
So I think the Bears, I think they can really learn from this. Game's still not over.
Sure.
19 points, but just by what we've seen so far, I think you can really learn quite a few things.
Well, I know that was their intentions and plans
Yeah.
whenever they got us started here in this game, is to try to do what we can to compete against some, top competition, and it was top competition that was out of state. But man, they've done an incredible job against this team, and this team, Hershey came in and they definitely wanted to compete, and they've done what they can to in order to win. And
but before you think we're being Debbie Downers, game's definitely not over. 19 points is less than 7 possessions. So you never know what can happen. All it takes is one player for the Bears to heat up.
Right.
Is really all it takes. They all feed off of each other. They've all played. I mean, these kids play baseball with each other. They play football with each other. So they know each other pretty well, and they feed off each other pretty well.
We thank you guys so much for tuning in. Right now we have 9,713 IP addresses tuned into the game, so we do appreciate you watching, and it sounds like there's probably a lot of people from Texas that are watching. There's no doubt about it. We thank you guys for viewing and being a part of NobleBears.tv. There's 4 minutes and 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got a new player coming into the game, number 24. For the Hershey team, David Major.
And that's number 10, Jermaine Ingram, checking out. So it looked like a big-time body contact. That's going to be 2 shots at the line for Austin Elmore. 24 is going to check into the game right away and pick up a foul right away. So Austin Elmore goes to the line for 2 points. He's going to spin it.
Austin Elmore's got a great shot from the free throw line.
Take 3 bounces. Go ahead and knock it in.
All right,
Good
32 to 50.
He's going to do the exact same thing here. Spin it. 3 bounces. Knock it in.
Very good.
There's a play by Colin Fisher. Jake just happened to run to the wrong spot at the wrong time. And then some body contact as Kirby's flying down the floor to try and make a play on the ball. That's going to be Logan Kirby's first foul of the night. And that's going to put number 21, Steve, you want to say it? Number 21.
Bobo.
Steve Bobo.
I love it. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, and Steve Bobo is going to. That is pretty good. Say it in rhythm. So Steve Bobo steps to the line and misses the second one.
All right.
I wanted to say his name, make one. Steve Bobo. That's funny. It's funny.
Oh,
good,
there's a nice
back
pass
cut
down there. Logan Kirby.
Kirby's going to get some contact. 24 is going to pick up his second foul. David Major is going to pick up his second as Logan Kirby goes to the line.
Coach, I don't know.
Laughing.
What's funny is I heard what he said to the coach. He said, I don't want to repeat it, but he just said, "Hey, it's just a body check. You hit him with the body."
Yeah.
So
you can't do it.
All right. So here we go.
No matter how big or small you are, Logan Kirby misses his first one. Looks to redeem himself here on the second one. Shoots it very quick.
Man, it's a little bit fast.
Very quick. Flying around, some good handles by Ernest Young. Dishes it to the high post. Someone's got to pick up ball here. As Austin Elmore takes on the challenge, they're going to call him for a hand check. That's going to be his first foul of the night. So, and that should put Hershey at the line for their 1-and-1. Ernest Young is going to take a shot at it here.
4 minutes, 15 seconds left, 33 to 50 again. Brandon Harper checks into the ball game, takes out Logan Kirby. Ernest Young steps up, makes his first one. Mm-hmm. He's had quite a few points tonight. He lit it up in the first quarter. Second quarter, only had 2. Didn't score any in the third quarter, but he's already got 4 now. And jinxed him, sorry.
Yep, it'll stay right there.
Sorry, Mr. Young. Brandon Harper looks to survey the court.
Looking for a back cut, can't seem to find it. Colin Fisher's going to come up top. If I'm Noble right now, you have a mismatch as they switch it. There was a mismatch for just a second. It's going to be another foul on David Major, his third one. So he checked into the game and has picked up 3 back-to-back-to-back.
That was a good cut by Jake.
Yeah, great back cut by Jake, making sure he wasn't looking and then finding a gap right there in the middle of the paint.
He steps to the line.
Just comes off the back of the rim. He's going to reset his feet.
Let's go.
Take
Knock
2
this
bounces, spin it around, and just missed on both sides of the rim. Hershey's going to take it down the floor. They're looking to move it pretty quick. Ernest Young's going to take it up top. Jake's looking to play some tough defense here. And it's Noble ball. Yep, just off the hands of David Major.
Okay.
And Colin Fisher is going to dish it, and the score is 33-51 with 3 minutes and 37 seconds left. So Fisher looks to be setting a high screen. Wanted him on the roll. Yep, they're gonna call Ernest Young for a foul. That's his first one.
Wow.
He's played great defense
Wow.
all night.
He's just played a great game.
Yeah, he's sure a good ball player.
Wow, that's his first foul.
Yep.
And he's been a super aggressive.
Yeah, he's been playing really aggressive. Kids like that play really good defense. They got quick hands, so it's like the refs can't see it. you know it. So he's played great defense all night though. He's done a good job.
Yeah.
So when I'm thinking double zeros checks out and checking in is Demarion Gatewood, number 2. There's 3 minutes and 20 seconds left as Brandon Harper takes a shot at the free throw line. And he misses off the left side of the rim. Bears cannot seem to buy a bucket tonight. They score a lot more points than that normally. Can't seem to buy a bucket. Free throws, layups. It's been a tough night for the Noble Bears.
Absolutely.
And they've got looks that they wanted.
You know, it's just it. There's been several looks, right? I mean,
Yeah.
there's been several times where they've had, opportunities. So,
yeah.
Again, I thank you guys for tuning in and viewing NobleBears.tv. I mean, it's just an amazing number right there, Trevor, that we've got 9,713 IP addresses tuned in right now. And we appreciate you guys. You're watching Wichita Falls, Texas. Hershey team, number 2 to the line, and nothing but net. Demarion Gatewood.
Score is 33-53. Colin Fisher setting a high screen. 3-pointer by Austin Elmore just off the front of the rim. Some aggressive defense coming in now. This is what I really like to see for the Noble Bears. Everybody wants a piece of the ball. And it looks like he's going to have his feet set, and they're going to call a charge on number 1. That is Jamarian Carroll. Trevor Wardrop got his feet set, and it is now going to be Noble Bears basketball. Brandon's looking to get a play from Coach Bradley as he takes it up the floor. Getting a high screen again. Going to the rim, gets a finger roll, and drops it in. 2 points, Brandon Harper. The ball goes right back to the middle. Just taken outside. It looks like there was a trap coming. Luckily, he just slipped it. So it's a foul. I think number 5, Jake Williams, is going to pick up his 4th foul tonight.
Just to share with you guys, we have the Dental Lodge Classic starting on January the 6th here in the Den. Noble Bears will be playing Bridge Creek in the first game. And then I'm talking about the boys. The girls also will be playing during this day. Blanchard takes on Tecumseh on the 6th. St. Mary's is playing Duncan, and Perkins is playing McAllister. So it's great to have McAllister and St. Mary's in the tournament
Yeah,
this
I
year.
remember we've had St. Mary's every year that we've played it. But McAllister, I don't think was here last year.
Right.
That'll be nice to have.
They're good athletes there in McAllister.
Yeah.
They went all the way to the state semifinal. And
Yeah, and football here just recently.
or state finals, I'm sorry.
Lost in a nail-biter. A Hail Mary was thrown at the very end, and, I mean, it was really anybody's ball.
I'll be darned.
Kid from Collinsville made a great play.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
Well, so, yeah, again, that is going to be the next matchup that we have. It's coming out of the break. That's on the 6th through the 8th of January. So that'll be just right around the corner. Get ready for that. And then, of course, we'll be broadcasting some of the girls' games and some of the boys' games during that time.
Yeah, and I'll give you a little bit of the rest of the schedule after the break. Santa Fe South will be coming into town, then Tecumseh. Santa Fe South will be on the 11th, by the way, and then Tecumseh will come in on the 14th.
Okay.
Little X is going to come in on the 18th. Then Western Heights is going to come in on the 25th.
All right.
Then
so we got a lot of
Guthrie is
games.
going to come in on the 28th. So you have 5 home games in a row between about a 2 or 3 week span. So that's good stuff for the Noble Bears, getting a chance to play at home. Colin Fisher with 2 points right there, by the way. And then after that, you finally go away and you go play
Jake Williams with a good steal. And
you go to Carl Albert February the 1st. Then El Reno comes into town. Del City comes into town. And then you go to Piedmont on the 15th of February and to Shawnee on the 18th of February. And then come playoffs.
yeah, that's a tough 4 or 5 game stretch, right? When you got, or 6 game stretch when you got Guthrie, Carl Albert, El Reno, Del City, Piedmont, and Shawnee. That's a way to close out 5A.
Yeah, that's a good way to close it out too. Just because you know you're going to see that type of talent just right away.
Yeah.
Like you get to the playoffs, every team's really good. So you're going to see some tough talent, and at least you're going to be accustomed to that, ready to go by that time. So number 2 just misses off the front of the rim, and Brandon Harper's going to take it up the floor. Makes a quick stop move. Looked like a lot of body contact by number 30, Jaleel Minfield. It's going to send Austin Elmore to the line for 2 free throws.
They're well coached. This is head coach Donald Hedge and his assistant coach Trey Law from Hershey. They came in, and you can just really tell they've got. I mean, and they're deep too. They got a lot of they got a big bench. Yeah, they got a lot of depth. I mean, they've got kids that start all the way to the end of the bench. Every single one of them's got game. So
yeah, they've done a really good job. So I think they played really well. You're exactly right. They are well coached. You can tell by their defensive fundamentals.
Yeah.
Very defensively, fundamentally sound. So kudos to them for testing our skills, for the Noble Bears skills, and really giving us a run for our money. Let's see if Brandon Harper can get to this ball. Tosses it back in. Trevor Wardrop, 2 easy points.
107 left in the game.
Yep, the score
40
is
to
40
55.
to 55.
You got somebody in mind that you're going to want to come and do an interview, huh?
Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to talk to the one and only quarterback 1, Arkansas commit, Colin Fisher.
Would you like to conduct the interview? Would you like me to?
I think you should.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
So-
Love talking to him.
Yeah.
Makes me laugh every time I talk to him.
He's a funny guy, man. No, Colin's got a great sense of humor. So.
Yeah. Anything in particular you think the audience wants to know about Colin? I mean, listen, guys.
You ought to ask him some questions, like favorite stuff, like favorite movie.
Okay. I'm good at that kind of
favorite
stuff.
food.
Okay, I'm good at that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
kind of
all right.
ask him some random stuff so the crowd can know who Colin Fisher is.
Okay.
I mean, you got a guy going to a very, very, very powerful baseball team in Arkansas, and having them come into town. I mean, like having an Arkansas commit in your town, that's a big deal.
Oh, it's huge.
So I know a lot of people that he doesn't know, but I know him are very proud of him.
3. It looks like that was on.
Yeah, well, let's
I said
see.
3, so I guess that would be on.
Yeah,
Trevor
I think they're
Wardrop.
calling on Trevor Wardrop.
His 3rd foul.
Yep, 4th foul.
Oh,
Correct
4th
you.
foul.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. The board said 3. I just took the board's
Yeah,
word for it.
yeah.
1 minute, 4 seconds left. The score is 40 to 56.
And Marion Gatewood knocks 1 out of the 2.
1 out of 2 down. Brandon Harper with the ball. Looks.
Yes, I'm
scores
thinking the
the
Bears
gap.
are going to try and score really early here.
That'd
It
be
should
goaltending.
Yeah, I was about to say it should be
Nothing to it.
goaltending, and the Bears are going to look to apply pressure really fast.
All right, so that brings the score 42-56.
Yeah, they really want this to happen.
That's the guy that you want to foul, right?
Yep.
He's the one
Yep,
that's
a
been
guy
on the
who-
bench the whole night.
Yep.
And
3 fouls, 0 points. See what he can do. I haven't
Yeah.
seen him take a shot. So,
Yeah.
so and I think they're going to call that on Colin Fisher. It's going to be his 3rd foul tonight.
All right.
That is a good thing. Colin Fisher did not foul out tonight.
Defensive player of the game.
Hey, Colin
Wow.
Fisher always does a good job of making sure he gets his money worth
Yeah.
whenever it comes to the fouls. So he does a good job, man. He's just big. He's just naturally big. It's hard for him to, like, I remember there was one game where he's just standing there and a kid ran into him while his feet are set, and then they called him for a blocking foul.
Oh my!
And it's just, you kind of look at it and you think, why exactly did he do that? And it's just because of Colin Fisher being big.
Oh, did you notice the bank just opened up?
The bank opened up.
It did. He knocked a free throw in off the glass.
That's hard.
It is.
To do. I was about to
just
say,
try and do it. It's not easy.
Yeah. I think it's easier to do it when you're not trying than it is when you're normally trying.
Yeah.
Ernest Young misses his first one. Looks to reset his
here
feet.
we go. Here we go.
Yeah, got some different guys checking in for Hershey.
They've been
Should
down
be
there at
checking
the end
out
of the bench waiting.
Yeah, should be checking out the full team here. I think we'll let him shoot his last free throw, and then number 12 will check in to follow up Zaire Mitchell. And I think he's going to wait just out of bounds. So you got Shooter. We'll see if Ernest finishes this one right here.
There you go.
Yep.
He knocked it in.
Makes the second one. They should be calling a sub.
There you go.
There's 40 seconds left. The score's 42-58. I think the Bears are going to actually run down here and try and score really quick.
Number 23's got 2 different shoes on, or is that a pair?
I think it's a pair, just off-colored on purpose.
Wow.
It's kind of cool.
Wow, that's kind of different. They're putting again a lot of pressure on the outside. Even the kids that
even the kids
are
that
just
haven't.
coming in.
Yeah. Looks like they've been waiting to play.
Yeah, right.
Brandon's going to take a shot. Finds it off the bank. I'm not sure who they're going to call that on. I think they're saying to quiet down to the bench. Number 20, that is Isaiah Anderson. He's going to pick up a foul as the Bears take a 1-on-1 at it. Trevor Wardrop's going to have a shot at it.
11 seconds left in the game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again to NobleBears.tv. This is archived, so you're able to watch it at any time you'd like over the next year or so. It'll be archived underneath the NobleBears.tv, underneath the boys basketball. That's where you'll be able to find it. Feel free to watch it, look back if you want to on the moments here. And we're just so thankful that you guys have joined us.
Yeah, we hope you guys can look back on this in a year or two, or kids who graduate, and they can be like, hey, look, this was me in high school. You know
There
it?
you go.
So.
There you go. Before we leave, I want to say, and before we get an interview here, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. And thank you again for joining us. And Boomer Sooner.
Yeah, Boomer Sooner.
Hopefully they're pulling off a victory right now against Oregon. And
Yep, I know. We're going to go tune into the game here in just a second. Let's get Colin Fisher up in the booth.
All right.
Let me go get a hold of him.
Okay. I can kind of put this on pause until then. All right, so it was a good game, and I'm glad that we had a chance to play that one. But, hey, we're joined here by center Colin Fisher, number 12. Thank you for joining us here at NobleBears.tv.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're just trying to catch your breath.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. So, hey, how did you think the team did tonight and the competition that you were faced with tonight?
The competition was definitely good, but we definitely should have played better. We make more shots. We definitely would have been more in the game because like last 4 possessions, we missed a lot of free throws, so those definitely would have helped.
All right, all right. Well, you know, one of the reasons why we thought that we would interview you was because of your defensive presence that you make. You know, I don't necessarily know that there's a lot of block shots coming in from Colin Fisher, but, you know, you make such a big presence down there, and, you know, you just we call it your signature move.
Thank
but,
you.
man, you're for them to run into you like that and you to take the charge, it's very aggressive. So very good job on the defensive end about that. So anybody in particular, how was your Christmas, if you don't mind me asking you?
It was good. Had a good Christmas. A lot of practice and hanging out with family. So.
Did you guys get to go anywhere, or did you?
We stayed in Noble, but my family's going to Colorado, but I have to stay behind for basketball.
I got you. I got you. All right. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before you take off?
My Grammy.
Hey, Grammy, I love that lady. She's a nice one. Yeah, Shade always says something about her. So happy that you said something, man. That's great. Well, hey, anything else you want to say before you take off? And you got the Dental Lodge Classic coming up against Bridge Creek. That's just right around the corner on the 6th.
Should be good.
Yeah.
Play Bridge Creek first, so 11:30 on Thursday.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it, and wish everybody a Happy New Year.
Thank you. I hope all you have a good New Year. So.
All right. Well, again, thank you again, folks. And that, again, is Colin Fisher, Jr. Colin Fisher.
Thank you.
So we'll wrap this up, and we're out of here and go catch the OU game, which is just finishing. We thank so much the team from Hershey for being here. They, they put on a great performance 2 nights in a row. First night they beat Classen, SAS, which is a good ball team, and then they come in here and then just hand it to the Noble Bears, right? I mean, and I don't know. I mean, was it? Are you going to say it's more of Noble missing the ball?
I was about to say, I think it's just Noble beat Noble.
Okay.
I think Hershey played good defense. Don't get me wrong. I think they had something to do with amount of points scored.
Right.
But I don't think, the Bears got looks. Yeah. It wasn't like they lost by a ton of points. No. They lost, I think it was, at the end of the game, it started to get stretched due to free throws.
Yeah.
But with about 30 seconds left, I think they were only down by 15 or so. So,
tough game.
The Bears really just beat the Bears tonight. They scored the few. If they would have scored their lowest score, like tied with their lowest score before tonight with 50 points, it would have been like right there.
Yeah.
How many points did they have? 53, 55?
Yeah.
So, it would have been a 5-point game. So, for the Noble Bears, you just got to really shake that one off. Luckily, you get the chance to do this. I'm sure the Noble Bears are going to come back, and they're going to learn from tonight, and they're going to recalibrate, and I think they're just going to move forward, shake that one off. Thank Hershey for coming in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seriously, they made a long travel to play some basketball. Luckily, they got to play it here.
Well, I was glad to see them, man. I will remember that team, right? You're looking for them in their league there in the Dallas area, in the Texas area. So
a lot of luck to them. Same with Beggs, Classen. I hope everybody travels home safe. It's important to us with all the traveling. No team's close except Classen.
Yeah.
Beggs is 2 hours, and I have no idea where exactly Hershey's at, but it's over 3.
It's a long ways.
I'll say definitely on a bus it's a little more. So anyways, we hope safe travels. You want to close this out?
Well, I do. I just want to make sure everybody that's still listening, if you're still in with us right now, hey, have a super, super happy first of the year. Happy New Year's. Everybody stay safe. God bless you, each and every one of you. Listen, it's going to be a big time January for us. We're looking forward to you guys joining us, and we're off to a really good start. Thank you very much. We only have 2 words to say to you.
You got it.
Is
take it away.
Go Bears.
Go Bears.